Okay, so that's all on. So in theory, we should be live. Good afternoon, everybody.
It says we're live.
It says something. Where's me doodah then? Where's me thingy? Where's me buttons? There we go. I can see now. I've got the chat on. Yeah. Hello, everyone. So then, first of all, for the Americans and our international friends, we're not early by 55 minutes. We're late by 5.
Because our clock went forward 1 hour.
Yeah, we've sprung forward before we fall back in the autumn. In the fall.
Yeah, we fell. We fell.
Well, we've fallen for something, haven't we? We have fallen for lovely, lovely Princess, who then promptly disappeared for a few days. Good afternoon to Karen. Good afternoon, Shen. Good afternoon, Ed. Yeah.
To see she's all right. Anyways.
Glad she's all right. We saw her yesterday briefly when she was around. So the neighbour's cat.
We thought something had happened to her, but
we did.
Okay.
How are we all doing today? Says Ed. We're doing all right, aren't we? Yeah. Just muddling through. It's been a busy couple of days sorting out bits and emotionally exhausting, isn't it? Really.
I'm just a bit drained at the minute, but
yeah. So shall we do the I don't know what to talk about first, really.
Of course, the Legos.
Oh, I can do it. No, I genuinely wasn't necessarily going to start with it.
You lost the words.
You are just on time. That is me just finished cooking all meals for the week and some from the freezer. Spoons left, 1.5. Good afternoon, Susie. Hey, Dormouse. Hey, Grumpy.
There's not many spoons left for the day.
No. I tell you what, Dormouse. Ooh,
it's a lot of spoons used.
It is. Sit yourself down with a Walter. We need to start calling it a Walter.
We've got a coffee. There's lots of water in it.
Walter. W-A-L-T-E-R. That's the name of her coffee maker. It's called Walter. So when she says she's having a Walter with Grumpy, it's a Walter.
An instant.
This
is my instant.
It was not quite instant. It took about 30 seconds to stir, but it's near enough an instant. Good afternoon to Karen. Good afternoon, Emma. Okay, we'll do the Lego bit first because I'm quite impressed. I've built.
I know. I'm quite.
Brickampton Town Hall.
I'm quite impressed as well. It looks really good.
It's based on so if you imagine Brickampton as a Yorkshire town, a northern town, right? And imagine that this was built in about 1904. We've got it's based on Malfoy Manor from the Harry Potter series. So that's what the original bricks and design was for. So I've kept it a little bit similar to that with these two arch bits here in the front and the sort of pillory bits.
So is the green bit is that be like if it was like a very old building but a little bit of moss on the building?
No, it's like it's sometimes you see where sometimes the bricks have aged and sometimes it's like they have copper patina and some bits are aged differently, so as they age they go sort of green. So the idea is the brick bits there's one here just above the window, they've aged because they're green.
Oh yeah.
But on the front, on that dark tan bricks, it's copper and it's aged slightly. So and then we've got a statue with its head missing here. And there'll be lore in the town as to who it was and why it lost its head. Where we've got this is the person who built them.
Yeah.
And it's got a little bit of an interior. I've only just started this, so on the interior I've got a piano at the top.
Oh yeah.
And somebody playing the piano. That's Geraldine. And we've got the start of this is going to be like a civic area. So this will be an area where they do like weddings and things. And then if you do me a favour, Rufus, and just lift that bit off. So that bit, there you go. The ground floor, so it's properly modular. The ground floor, all I've built in there so far is a toilet.
What's that yellow bit then?
The yellow, this is
that a door ramp?
The door ramp. So if we have disabled patrons, it will clip onto there, and then it's a ramp for wheelchairs. So yes,
that's good.
So I know. So the in the law of the town, if I pop that there, I can put that lid back on.
And anybody who can play piano can come and...
Yeah. In the law of the town, the town hall was built and was very much used. And then when the town hall like got a bit out of sorts in the 50s, they built a municipal one, like a civic building. And so this is only really used for functions. But there you go. I think it's really cool. It's going to tell lots of stories of Brickampton. I've got the crest. And it says Brickampton Town Hall. I got those tiles printed. So yay! I am fully loving my Brickampton world. And we've got this bit here is aged. You can see where it's like a bit broken and a bit patched. Because where it's going to sit, it's going to be a bus stop over here. So everybody walks up there from the bus stop. And there's not going to be anything really on this side of it. So the idea is everybody walks in and out through these steps here. That's why they're a little bit damaged on this side and not so much over here. See, lots of thought going into this. I don't know where it's going to sit now. Will it sit on top of the crow if I move the cat bed? It's fairly secure. Yeah, just throw that on the floor behind or in front, Rufus. Just okay, that's fine. So yay! That's the idea. So. And also, while I'm on Brickhampton, I will show you an artist rendition of 2 shops. So we've got Bob's Beige Bakery, because we always talk about beige food. Yeah. So we've got that one. And then we've got Help the Needy, which is like a charity shop that hasn't changed since the 90s. Yeah. And it's got 90s style fashion and stuff in it, as you can see. So that's just a 3D artist impression thing. I might build them, but these are just going to be for background plates, so I can have the characters doing things. And if you look, it's a wet April Monday is what that looks like.
You can get 3 mugs for £1.
3 for £1.
3 for £1.
Yes, I've been busily building in real life and building on these.
You're not meant to put 3 for 100 pennies.
No, 3 for £1 on the mugs. So yeah, I've been building the world of Brickhampton because my phone is still buggered. Yeah. Got my phone back. Talk about stress with everything going on.
If they put it on a loudspeaker.
Yeah. So I got it back, worked absolutely brilliantly. I thought, yay, everything's good. I've got a working phone again. We are all very happy about that. Got a phone call, couldn't hear. Nothing. Hello, nothing. Hello. Put on speaker. Hello. Oh, you can hear me now. Okay, fabulous. Thank you. Yes, right. Blah 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 blah. Oh, you're changing my appointment. Oh, I've won £500 million on the lottery. Oh, I'm actually descended from royalty. Oh, okay. Lovely conversation. Oh, okay. Bye. Click. Did you know?
The sort of thing that happens every day.
Did you notice what I just did? Complete side tangent. I just did the young person phone. Not the old person phone.
On loudspeaker. Oh, yes.
No, I just did flat palm. That's what the young people do.
Is it?
I didn't do that, which is what old people do. Normally I'm like, hello. Yes, hello. That must mean I'm so young now. I'm so young and down with the kids. But yeah, so I got the phone back.
When did that happen?
Just now. I just did it now. That just shows you now. I'm aging backwards again. Yep. I'll be 33 again before you know it. Hello, blah, 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 blah. Hello. Okay. Blah, blah. Yeah. Bye. That.
Yes.
Got to hang up.
Yes.
Oh, hang on. Turn the screen down. There you go. Yeah. So that wasn't working. Also, my fingerprint scanner wasn't working. So we took it back on Friday.
So yeah, if you intend to drop your phone at any point and you've got the fingerprint thing on it.
Yeah, don't drop your phone. Just don't.
If it can be a complication if you drop your phone and you've done the fingerprint thing for the ID on your phone.
Yep, nothing would work. So anyway, I got it back on Friday. It didn't work. We took it back in yesterday and then we were going to we took it back in on Friday. Yeah. It wasn't working. So I got it back on Thursday, took it back in on Friday, late afternoon. He said, okay, leave it with me overnight. I'd come and get it in the morning. He said, I'll give you a ring in the morning. He didn't ring us. So we were like, okay, we'll wait. Right, okay, let's go and pick up. We rang him a couple of times, didn't we? No answer.
Went just after 4 and he shut 4.
So we went to go and pick it up. Yeah, it was about 10 past, 12 past 4.
I wonder why he wasn't answering the phone before that either, was he? So he might have
gone
home early as well.
So yes, unfortunately,
We should get it back.
We're
We're going to get up early and go get your phone.
I was a bit concerned because I did take all of the multiple fingerprint ID things off all the apps. So, yeah. But it's fine. I'm sure it'll be fine. What's he going to steal? My debt. You know what I mean?
Yes, yeah.
Great, innit? Yeah, go on, steal the money that I owe. Right, let's have a look. Anyway, so Grumpy's just brought Walter to bed for me. That's a sentence you don't hear very often.
No.
Oh, I know.
No one else would be saying that. No.
That's nice. I like that Dormouse's husband brings her a Walter to bed.
Yeah, coffee to bed. Yes.
No, Walter. Definitely a Walter. That's from the machine.
Yeah.
Coffee is what you get instant from Nescafe or other places like we get ours from Lidl.
Yeah.
That's a coffee. A Walter is from the big posh.
We do Tassimo sometimes.
We do. We did Tassimo yesterday.
I
don't know if I like it or not. The cost of Tassimo. It's just watered down. I think you need like 3 of them.
Drinkable, but it's... Yeah.
We've
still got lots of them to use up, so we're using those.
Yeah, hi Irene.
Just every now and again.
Hope you're both well. We're okay. Ed's just lit the fire. Annie Pup's trying to nudge you out the way. Oh, Elspeth Gray, nice top. Thank you very much. It's a cotton trader's top. I got it from Help the Needy in Brickampton. Yes, Help the Needy from the charity shop. And it's really comfy. But I've only got a vest top underneath because I thought I don't want to layer up today, but it wasn't warm enough just to wear a t-shirt, so I thought this will do. But it's just a standard extra large from them, and it fits really nicely across the bust. So I was like, oh, I've never been able to wear that before. Dormouse, you're patiently, so I honestly can't get 2 bricks to stick together. Oh, okay. Rachel Beresford, hello everyone. Hello Rachel, I hope you are well, my darling. Audrey, afternoon Lisa, Rufus, everyone in chat. Just been kitting up an Easter project for your granddaughter instead of getting her a chocolate egg. That's awesome. That's awesome, Audrey. I bet she'll have fun with that. What is it? What's in the kit then? What's in the kit? Is it going to be... Hang on, what would you put in an Easter kit? It's going to be artsy crafty, isn't it? So, painting eggs, maybe painting bunnies. Though they could have those.
Colouring book things.
Oh yeah, colouring books
inside the eggs and stuff.
Yeah,
lots of things.
Yeah, colouring books would be good. Easter colouring books, lots of bunnies and eggs and rabbits.
I said they do tiny little Easter egg, little packs, don't they? Now you can get little tiny little things.
Yeah, it could be all sorts in it, couldn't it?
But just not a
toys, buildable toys, Legos.
Just not a giant egg.
That's awesome.
You know? I think it just encourages it for the future that Easter isn't just about chocolate only. Then
no, it's something to do. It used to be something to do with. Well, it used to be something to do with shagging. It did. It was all about the festival at L.O.S.E.R.S was all about bringing forth children for the forthcoming year.
And now
it's about eggs,
chocolate,
and somewhere in between something about somebody died and got reborn in a tomb and then came back 3 days later.
But don't worry, buy chocolate.
Yeah, but buy chocolate and rabbits. That's why it's an Easter bunnies, because bunnies were a fertility symbol. Because we know what rabbits are best at. Eating your carrots. That's what they are best at. Nicking your crops before they come out.
Nicking my bloody carrots.
I know. Nicking your crop before they're ready to harvest. That's what they're best at. But that's what it was. That's what it was, yeah. I know, right? I'm a font of knowledge. Not a wealth. Not a fountain. Just a font. Little bit of water, just like that. Irene Baird, well done to you. Brilliant building. Thank you, my darling. I've been working really hard on that. Grumpy just away to put his fire on as sleeping and Hall going sideways. Sleeting and hail going sideways. Oh my gosh. Ed says, happy springtime. I know, right? Nice town hall. Looks like the primary school in the next village. Yes, it is that grand. It was built by the Duke of Gordon at the same time as the village hall. Oh my God, I need to see this. A primary school that looks like that. Also, a village hall that looks like that. That's pretty good then. My little wee model that I developed out of my brain.
Yeah.
Audrey, I haven't got my grandkids' eggs yet this year either. I've got them paint your own Easter egg cup, bunny bubbles, and other Easter themed things.
That sounds fun.
Bunny bubbles. I want bunny bubbles.
So you can
blow bubbles in the shape of bunnies. I bet they don't. I bet they're just round with a bunny on the front.
No, they blow out as like bunny poops. Yes.
Oh, like little tiny round ones.
Yes,
That would be quite funny. That would be very funny if it was a bunny shaped thing that you blow, and then when you blow, it just comes out little tiny balls like that, little tiny round little bubbles.
Imagine.
And you go, why are they that? It's the rabbit poop. You're pushing it out of the rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh no! How many minutes in and we've already got to poop? 20 minutes.
Yes.
That took longer than normal.
Yeah.
Grumpy said thank you for your eye advice and caring. He is back in 3 months to eye clinic, both at usual yearly eye test tomorrow. We'll have to choose new frames. Oh, do you know what? I am really looking forward to being able to get new glasses. It sounds ridiculous. I know that I need them.
To do anything yet?
No, it's been 2 years now. I know that I need them, and I know that this lens on this eye isn't quite right, but obviously this eye is still settling, so I can't do it until this eye settles down. But wowza. Diamond painting egg shapes that then go on a stick and into a vase. Wow, that is awesome. That's awesome. I can't do diamond painting because that's the really, really small little bits.
Yeah.
The little tiny bits. But that does sound fun, Dormouse. Dormouse tried diamond painting. Got yourself some watercolours and paints and paper to try and get yourself some time for me. That's awesome. Yeah, I agree, Karen. I think your grandkids are going to have fun as well. Paint your own Easter egg cup. That just sounds awesome. Oh, I wish those things were around when we were kids. I really do. Is everything okay?
Oh, annual general meeting my dad went to across the road.
Oh, okay. Oh.
About stuff.
Yeah. So Dad's doing all right, isn't he?
Yeah.
Comparatively.
Yeah.
Reasonably
It's just
so.
when it's just when he has to tell people what's happened, or they ask and then they're like, oh, are you all right? Oh, and then start talking about it all, and then it's like, and about, oh, if there's a funeral, they want to, about if they're able to go, or...
Well, the thing is,
like,
I'm not being funny, but your dad is incredibly personable, very sociable, knows a hell of a lot of people.
He does, yeah.
And so a lot of people will want to be there for him.
Yeah.
And to, rally round the troops, I guess, is what you kind of do, isn't it? But we were talking the other day, and I said, it's what we do. If we know somebody who has a loved one that's passed, oh, I'm really sorry for your loss. Let us know if there's anything we can do.
It was people
it's an automatic response.
It was people that he had
taught
silversmithing, like people that are, I think, classed as millionaires. So yeah, he basically went to London, went to see one of his best friends that from years ago. This is now, like I said, they're no longer here. But yeah, he went there, and we would go to his place. He had the full kit, obviously, all the training stuff there, and go and teach these millionaires how to do silversmithing. And they contacted him like say this week, to show him all of the work that they'd made, all of the new things that they'd been put together, and that was just like via message and photos. And then he rang them and explained what had happened.
Tell him to tell them that his son and daughter-in-law live all the way up north, and it's cold and bitterly cold, and they would really love to move south and be closer. If you just buy them a house between them, 3 or 4 millionaires buy a house, they can write it off.
I know, right?
We'll sign a contract that we can live in a nice London house. No, not a London house. Somewhere on the outskirts. No, not even on the outskirts. Somewhere roughly south. in a lovely house.
Near the water.
4-bedroom.
Near the water would be nice.
Yeah, 4-bedroom. Yeah, near the water. 4
On the
bedrooms.
seaside.
So that we've got plenty of room for hobbies. With a cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely with a cleaner that they can pay for, and then we'll go and move in. Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be good. Tell them that's what we want, please. Thank you very much. And they can write it off against tax.
I said if it was just that easy to move down,
I know, right?
I would.
We would move, but it's a lot. Dormouse says, "What an amazing skill your dad has passed on to another generation." I know. Yeah. He has done, hasn't he? And even your brother does it now. He does.
My brother's a ring maker now.
Not a ring master.
No. And
that's you being the ringmaster of the circus.
My dad used to do business with Arabs and people with a lot of money. So yeah, he's done many things. University, he taught people at university as well, like for silversmithing. Also, then used to work for a big company in London, Asbury.
Everyone's heard of Asbury, London.
And also, he would be as he obviously was a little bit older after doing. He still did the university training and all of that. And then, like, some of the week he would then, after Asbury, he then worked self-employed and he did it all at home. So he had all his tools, everything at home. And a lot of it's still there, even now. So he just doesn't
do much now.
Not a lot of it now, no. But it's all still there. But,
As long as Basil doesn't get out and fly all over it.
I know, right?
And then he's chasing Basil around. Basil is an
Echolactus parrot.
Epileptimus.
An Echolactus.
Helicopter. Helicopter, yeah. One of them. An Epileptia helicopter.
I say we showed his picture in one of the earlier streams.
What is it? Say it again.
An Echolactus.
What? That's a dinosaur.
No.
Echolactosaurus.
No.
It's what it sounds like. He's an Echomelectus.
He might as well be a dinosaur then, a birdie dinosaur.
He's a birdie dinosaur called the Echomelectosaurus.
Yeah, an Echolactus.
Echolectopus.
Yeah.
Echihoppopotamus.
Yeah.
Echoloctopus. Echolectus. Now I really can't say it. I've said it wrong on purpose so many times. I don't know what it actually is now. Echolectus.
Yeah.
With a cooker, not a puh.
So I say when I go down this week as well, I'll be picking up, I think, like 4 big like banana boxes worth of like crafting gear.
Yeah, card making stuff that was your mum's.
2 like great big bin bags worth of balls of wool, knitting patterns, everything. Lots of stuff.
There's a lot in there. There's a hell of a lot to go through.
My mum would collect, and she, like say, she used to knit all the time. So anyone she knew had like little babies and things, she would be knitting clothes for them and doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah. Little socks,
It's what you did back in the day, wasn't it? That's what you did.
Little cardigans.
You had a hobby and you made things for other people.
Blankets and everything she would make for people. Yeah.
Have you lot got hobbies? If you're watching this now and you've got some interesting or really boring hobbies, let us know what they are. Because you see my hobby, I show it all the time with my Legos, which is really good for my mindfulness. And it also is really good for, obviously, building Brickampton, where I think I'm just about ready. I've got another couple of buildings I want to finish off. And then I'm just about, I've got to build a house.
What about the photo you've got of the...
I showed earlier on. Bob's Beige Bakery and Help the Needy, yes, which are that's design. I have got another photo I can show you of what because it's all transferable. Transferable. I also have. So there we go.
Yeah,
look.
That's good. And it looks like a real place.
It does look like a real place, including look at that very famous.
Gregos,
which is Legos made out of... Greg's made out of Legos. So there you go, look. Hopefully you can see that all right. So that is the main... It's going to be like an establishing shot of Brickhampton. We've got Bob's Beige Bakery on the corner.
Oh, look, the Scales.
Scales is the pub. And Gregos. And then the rest of it is just
blurry,
AI nonsense, so you can't really see it. But the AI did give the people ears, which is a bit odd.
So did the Gregos do vegano sausage roll, Leo's? Then
I don't know. It was just a thing, and I thought, oh, I'll do a Greg's, and then because obviously it's Lego,
it's not Welsh, though, is it? Because Gregos.
No, just Gregos.
Because it's got the O on the
yeah,
end.
But it's opposite Bob's Beige Bakery.
Yeah.
Because you sometimes get that, don't you, where they open up a Greg's opposite
it's a bit like
traditional
a Bob Burger.
But a little bit. But I tell you what, it's like. No, I tell you what the joke is that the shop here isn't the 1990s Help the Needy. It should be, but it isn't. And each episode, that frontage is going to be a different colour. So you're never going to see it. But when you look at it, when we do the shot, it will be very noticeable, a different one. And then the close-up will have Help the Needy.
Can you read them if you zoom in? Oh, look. Oh, no, not really.
On my blue, it says something like Summer Flowers or Shop of Flowers.
But yeah. Because there's flowers all out there.
Yeah. But that's where the charity shop should be there. And actually, in the photo, it isn't. But you know, like Bob's Burgers, the shop next door is always shut down. Yeah. Well, in this scenario, when we do this shot, and I might even have the characters moving around or change it to like a rainy day or whatever, all of that stuff. It's just an establishing shot. So the shop next door will always be a different frontage on it, but you won't properly see it until we then go. And now Marjorie, who volunteers for Help the Needy, who's going to be nicking all the plus size stuff. She goes to Slimland. There's all these characters are starting to really live in my head now. So I've been kind of busy in a fantasy world, which is it's about normal.
It is normal, yeah. It is. It is very normal for you.
Normal for me, yeah. I won't say normal, but normal for me. Like the chap on the repair shop. Have you seen it? It's a TV show where they repair things. So they take in like a damaged bit of something and then they go in and repair. So that must be like, there must be a jewellery maker there, like your dad does. You, Dormouse, you have jewellery you're sorting to get refashioned into a new ring. One for you, one for your daughter and your best friend. Better being repurposed into something we'll all love and wear than jewellery left in a box. Yeah. Absolutely, I 100% agree with that. Your daughter makes love. What? Your daughter makes love?
Loves all crafting and self-teaches anything.
I don't know whether that's supposed to be...
My daughter loves all crafting.
No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. Dormouse says, my daughter makes love. That's her hobby. Full stop. All crafting and self-teaches anything.
Is it?
Yes, that's her hobby. Your daughter's hobby is
very
making love.
She's busy lady.
She's always at her hobbies, that one. Always at her hobbies. Hubby can't keep up with her hobbies. I know. I'm joking, Dormouse. But all crafting and self-teaches anything. She does awesome crochet blankets for babies and makes hats for preterm babies. Oh, she makes the little woolen hats for preemies.
Make the babies and then make the knitting and then knitting and the crocheting. And otherwise, they'll have no clothes.
That's very funny. I didn't think about that. Rachel, your hobby is your singing and your cats. Can we hear you singing anywhere, please? Can you upload a video to the YouTubes? Can we buy your album? Do you sing with the cats? Do you go, some enchanted evening, meow, 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 meow?
Yeah, no.
No? Or do you go, memory, meow, 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 meow? That was the first. So, one enchanted evening or some enchanted evening, my brain went, Cats, do a song from Cats. And my brain went, some enchanted evening. And I went, that's not Cats. That's something else. And then it took me that delay to then go, Memories. That was from Cats. Don't know any of the song though, apart from Memories. Meow, 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 meow. I know, right?
I know yesterday it took me most of the days to make dinner.
You did spend a lot of time doing dinner yesterday. Thank you so much. Do you want to share what we had? Because we don't talk about it on the Wednesdays.
We had chicken tikka masala pizza.
Yes. It was like what did I say? It was a sloppy Joe, but this was a sloppy Jamal.
Yeah. It was
bloody gorgeous.
I cooked, so Finley chopped up some onions, mushrooms, and peppers, sweet little peppers. Cooked them in the air fry for 10-15 minutes on low, so they were part done, and they were very, very like cut into little small pieces. And used those to put on the pizza as well. And then we had the 90% reduced fat Eatling cheese, which is 70 grams each.
Which is a lot on your pizza.
And then chicken tikka. So I did a whole packet of chicken to do chicken tikka. So we've still got chicken tikka for tonight.
Chicken tikka masala.
And we need to put some extra veg on the side.
So that's from the 50 Golden Greats recipe book, the one that we love. This is our favourite chicken tikka masala.
So we did that, and then obviously used some of the chicken tikka and a little bit of the sauce, and then the rest of it is for today's dinner. So
and we put that on the Slimming World wholemeal wraps, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They work so well as a pizza
together
base.
really well. Like I say, whenever we've in the past used the Weight Watcher ones, they don't hold together that well. They're okay. They're a little bit smaller, and they're not great, are they? Really
good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Really, really, really deliciously good and yummy. Right. And so and again, that's an example. People often say about, if you're cooking for one, or you're on Slimming World and your partner isn't, or your kids aren't, or whatever. That's a really good example of ways that you can make one thing into different meals. And again, think outside the box. It was just like it almost tasted like a meat feast pizza, where they put the spicy or the spicy beef pizza, whatever it is. That's what it tasted like. It was so delicious, and we had some potato wedges with it, didn't we? Excuse me. And there were loads of. But
if we weren't careful, like I say, it's so easy to. One thing I will say is, like, it's so easy to go, I've peeled these potatoes, I'll chop them into wedges, and then when you look at them after you microwave them and then put them on a tray in the air fryer, spray them and pop them in. But yesterday as well, I microwaved them for like 5 minutes and then pop them in a big jug. I'll put a little bit of fry lot on them in there, put a little bit of garlic granules, a little bit, some onion granule, a bit of paprika, salt and pepper, give them a shake up, and then put them on the baking tray in the air fry and put them in for 15 minutes, and they're done. And if you look at them, like say, once you looked at them on the plate, my brain will always go, that doesn't look like a lot of wedges. There's not a lot of wedges, but that was 1.5 potatoes each worth. Obviously, and once you cut, the outside of the potatoes off, and chopped them up, my brain will always go, that just doesn't look like a lot of chips or wedges or whatever.
But it's actually 1.5 potatoes.
1.5 potatoes each. So,
1.5.
Yeah. So it was like, well, no, that is fine. And it is processing it as well and going, actually, that's lots of potato. I don't need more potato on my plate just because I've chopped them up a bit chunky, so it looks like you only get 8 or 9 pieces of potato or something.
Yeah, exactly. But it was delicious. Yeah. Really, really yummy. Susie says, your hobby is bobbin lace making when I have spare time. I sort of know what lace making is. It's where you make lace. But I don't know what the bobbin bit is. That sounds really interesting.
I said I've often looked at people. What is it called? Not arm knitting. What's it called?
Hand knitting.
Hand knitting, is it? Where people have the really, really thick.
It's almost like rope, isn't it?
Yeah.
I've seen that.
Bonkers, isn't it?
Yeah. Audrey.
Arm workout,
Audrey might know. Audrey, as well as all her other hobbies, she also dabbles in knitting, crocheting, and sewing on her 1953 hand crank Singer sewing machine. That's awesome. Do you know they've done one in the Lego brick company called Fantasy have done a brick built sewing machine that looks just like one of those old black Singers with the, they've got the gilt.
I don't even know what one my mum's got. My mum's got a machine. Everything's with it. It's just in the boiler cupboard. I mean, at my mum and dad's, but I don't know what my dad wants to do with it yet.
If they want to sell it, I might make an offer on it just because.
No, I don't think they'd be selling.
Every now and again, I think, Do you know, every now and then I
Take
think
it.
when you're looking at getting some trousers or something and they're too long, I'm like, oh, if I had my sewing machine,
That's it, yeah.
I could just hem that.
Yeah.
Card making, Audrey does as well. Diamond painting and adult colourings on the second second step.
I'll say there's going to be a lot of craft things that I'll be picking up. So I looked at it and thinking, oh, would I make cards with it? I probably wouldn't, but
You don't know.
But yeah,
It depends. It depends what happens.
A lot of craft stuff.
Dormo says, oh, it missed out an and. She loves making and loves all crafting.
Yeah.
My daughter makes and loves all crafting. Yes. That would make more sense. Dormo says hobby is experimenting in the kitchen. If it's anything like your daughter, we don't want to know about your experiments, love. Thank you very much. You and Grumpy, whatever. But adult colouring is not just for the bedroom. But you used to love drawing, painting and photography. You need to give yourself spoons to do them again. Hence the shop for paints and paper this week. That is awesome. That's really cool. You'll have to let us know and see some of your artwork. I love people's artwork. You're really artistic. I think you need to look at going, when they do another thing at Swarcliffe, when they do another, it's an adult education collegey place, when they do another course, I think you need to go and do some painting, because you can do, when Rufus used to do celebration cakes, and you'd layer it, so you'd have like dark green fondant, then the lighter green,
it's a little
then
bit
the
like
lighter
what
green,
you do,
then
like
this,
say
that,
when
and the
you're
other.
creating and putting Lego together, whereas I just go, I've got, you know, I've done a cake, okay, there's all my other ingredients that I need to put the cake together, and I'm going to make it look like that in the picture.
Yeah.
So I can do that, but I don't do the instructions on the Lego and things like that, but I can just make something go from one thing and go, looks nothing like it to start with, but it will do when it's finished.
Yeah, but...
It might take me like 2 days to get it all put together, but...
But you've got that sort of brain where you can see the layers and you know that.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's all on the surface level, if that makes sense. So it's like if everything was... I'm getting better at it because now I do things on digital things with Photoshop and Canva.
Yeah.
I'm getting better at understanding how the layers work. But for me, it's like what you see is what you get.
Yeah.
And I understand, because trust me, I love the artwork of Monet and the Impressionists. There was a massive London exhibition a few decades ago, probably about 30 years ago. Yeah. And I went down to London just to go and see this exhibition. It was amazing. And I fell in love with Monet's work. Just absolutely fell in love with it. The Poplars series especially. And that's why there is a Lego set from Monet that I really want to get, but the Wicked one retires before that one will. So I need to get the Wicked one first.
You want to get the painting they put on the wall.
Yeah. That is astounding.
Lego painting.
When you look at the actual artwork, it's so many different layers. It's so many. Yeah. There's a base layer, then there's this, then there's this, then there's this, then there's this, and there's all these strokes on top.
Of pieces, yeah, I'd never be able
to. The Lego one, it's like thousands of pieces. So I love that. I just am in no way. I can't understand how you put this layer down, and then the next layer goes on top. It's like with Lego, there's no merging of colour. So if you want. If you imagine everything on a 2D, it's like everything is its own. It's like a paint by numbers. That's how my brain thinks. So you go, this area is green, this area is a darker green, this area is blue. Okay, there's that, there's that, there's that. My brain can't do the whole. This area is a lighter green, and then on top of that lighter green, we blend in the darker green, and then we blend in a little bit of brown, and then we blend in this, and we blend in that. Whereas your brain does that.
Yeah.
And afterwards, like, you can make something look 3D and go, oh, I'm going to get some edible food dye and paint this on here and do this here and go in the crevices.
Like, before I'd made things like a frog or a toad or whatever.
Chanel handbag.
And then done it in green, then put the painting on it and do some of the darker green patches on it, and then the colouring down the back on it, and literally put his eyes in the eye sockets, and done all of that to make him look really like him, make him pop kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing. Whereas,
yeah.
So again, I think you'd be really good at painting because you've got that. You understand how all of that works. Whereas for me, it's just. It's just if I can put all the paint. If I had, you know, those pens, those drawing pen sets where you get like there's 200 felt tips and they're all different shades, and there's like 12 greens and 12 blues, and they go through all the different shades of all the different colours. If I had that, I could do it. But I wouldn't be able to layer up and do all of that because I don't understand how that works. But yes, Audrey says, go me, I've just posted a link to the primary school on the losers page. Let me have a look. Oh, is that what? No.
I'm just trying to find
the cakes. They are in. I've got them on the. There's a thing called about your celebration cakes. Janet says, hi Lisa and Rufus, you both look amazing. Thank you. Hi everyone, says Janet. I don't know about amazing. I'm feeling all right. My eye is really blurred, still quite milky, but I can just about read. So the thing above the telly, no. The thing above the monitor, Rufus, does it say, hang on, let me wait for it to clear a little bit. I am powerful, magic and wise. I can manifest what I visualize. Yes. Oh, that was hard. It's hard work reading. It's also not in a very clear font, is it? That'll be why. But it still takes me a little while. It's still not quite how it should be, if that makes sense. But thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. What, you know what I mean?
I went for my
hi Holland. Afternoon losers, gainers and maintainers. Hi Holland.
I went for my autistic thing this week, so, and then I had a whole list when I went to the doctors, a whole list of things that I have a problem with, and then started going through the list, and he says, oh, that's not part of autism then. I was like, but I have a whole list of all the things I struggle with, so obviously I can't prioritise which I need to do first in my list, and so you had to go through that.
Yeah, I did.
The list of things. But I don't know, I went into Heron this week, and then someone went, oh, and I got to the checkout. Oh, congratulations. I went, oh, what? You went, you've lost weight. I went, yeah, I did. And because of the sort of top I was wearing, one of these stretchy tops, and they could just see that I've got some loose skin and stuff, and I was like, oh, it doesn't really affect me as much now, just having loose skin on top of my arms and that a bit, and people sometimes see it, but I think I've just got used to it now.
Yeah, I think you have.
Got used to having a little bit of loose skin on my arms. It doesn't faze me now.
I think you see it now as being
just a
badge of honour. It's part of what you've gone through.
Yeah, just part of it. So now I get a bit of, like, sometimes people see a bit of loose skin on my arms, but...
Oh, hang on. Continue. The photo is coming up.
Is it?
Chrome. Always.
Oh, I didn't even know. I had them somewhere.
We're getting there. Oh, no, not the cakes. This is the photo that Audrey has posted in the losers thingy. Okay, we're getting there slowly.
Downloading it.
What are we doing?
I don't know what you're doing.
I don't know what's happening. Things are happening.
View.
Hang on, we're getting there. We're getting there.
You got to give permission.
I'm doing permissions. Allowed. Oh my gosh, what is going on? That one. And then that one. And there we go. So then
it should come up.
It should now, in theory, come up. God, it takes forever, this. It's because I haven't got my phone. Everything's... Oh my Lord! That's a primary school?
Is it? It's a castle.
How is that a primary school?
It's a castle, isn't it?
Right, I'm about to drop a word that I wouldn't normally use and reference somebody, but that is some Hogwarts shit right there. What is that?
It doesn't look like a school.
It also looks a bit like...
Can we go there? That looks cool, doesn't it?
Do you remember when we watched The Queen and we watched all of the series? Do you remember the school that she sent Prince Charles to when he was young? It looks like that. I'm sorry, right? Stick a crested flag on the top of that and a couple of people wearing a bit of aluminum tin foil as suits of armour and a shield. Put them on a horse with one of those pointy stick things. You could have medieval jousting on there quite happily. That's bonkers. Imagine going to school there.
That'd be cool, wouldn't it?
I don't know. I'd be bloody terrified of doing anything. There'd be hidden secret corridors and passages and all. It would be, yeah.
That, is it?
That's weird.
That's what it reminds me of, like the show Wednesday.
Oh, look, Janet's gone. Oh my gosh, Janet, you have gone and spent like a small fortune. Look what Janet's just picked up from Slimming World. Look at that. We've got chips, tomato mozzarella ravioli. That sounds good. Spinach and ricotta ravioli. What's that? Yakitori chicken and rice. Mediterranean vegetable sauce. Yeah, you like the Warburton things,
I wonder how many of you have had the, is it the crumbles as well yet?
Janet's had them. Well, she's got them here to try. Look, they're there on her list. Beans and pasta bolognese. That is...
No.
That's a nice, good dinner. What are you having for supper? I know, right? That looks amazing. That really, really does.
I know, I look at it and I go, is that a lot of food? Is it?
Yeah, that looks really, really, really good, though. It really does. So, right, back to...
Is it a lot of food, though?
Yeah.
Is now.
That was a lot of food. Right, hang on. Oh, when do you hear the results of your assessment? It wasn't the assessment, was it? No, it was the agreement to be referred for an assessment, if that makes sense. To see
whether I hit enough criteria to
get the referral.
Get the referral done.
Elspeth Gray says you crochet blankets and diamond art diamond art. You're crocheting now. There's so many artistic people.
Oh, you get all the little gems and you put it all. You have to like, stick them all together.
And then what do you do? Do you iron it or something? Is that how?
No, it's not one of those.
It's not those ones.
Not those little.
I don't know how do you make them stick together then? I couldn't do it. I can't do beading anymore, bead making. There is an Ed in the room somewhere, Holland. Kimberly down south. Good afternoon. Good morning from Alabama. Hugs and love for twin and twin-in-law. Hello, everyone. Hello, my darling. I hope you're doing well, Kimberly. Audrey says hello to everyone. Hang on. Have we all remembered to hit the thumbs up, says Ed. Yes, if you could all hit the thumbs up, that would be lovely. And afterwards, if you could hype where you can hype. It does look like a bit like it does look a bit like a weird place, says Holland. It looks like the sort of place that I would dream up. Yeah. It doesn't look like a real place, but it's awesome.
Also, we've not even...
Gordonstown is where Charlie went. 10 miles away from you. He hated it. Audrey's up where Charlie went to Scotland. Sorry, the King. Yeah. King Charles. The 5th, 12th, 4th, 3rd.
I never see him as that. He's just real. Yeah.
He's Prince of Wales, isn't he? He'll always be the Prince of Wales.
Okay.
Go on, what were you saying?
I was just going to say that we don't have a date yet or whatever for the... because it's bank holiday coming up.
Yeah, for the funeral for your mum.
Yeah, so they can't do that until after bank holiday, and then they'll find out a date then for that. So we've got to wait for that.
There is a Lego event happening in Doncaster in April that I want to go to, but the reason I've not booked anything yet is because we don't know. Although that would be the Sunday, but it will be just our luck that we book it in, and then it will be the funeral will be on the Monday.
20. It was the 28th yesterday, and you know, yesterday I found out I was going through some of the photos and that from when my mum and dad got married and all of that stuff that I'd kept pictures of, and found that they got married on the 28th of March 1970, which made yesterday their 56th anniversary yesterday. So yeah.
We don't know whether your dad realised what the date was.
I don't know whether he realised yesterday, but I didn't mention it because...
No.
But yeah, 56 years yesterday. And obviously, they were at the time pregnant with my sister, and that my mum had my sister on her 21st birthday. So yeah, my sister was born on the same day as my mum.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've had the same birthday for many years. So yeah.
Almost all your sister's life.
I know, right? All of her life. I know, pretty much, yeah. My mum was busy. Couldn't have been celebrating on her 21st birthday like a lot of people do. No, she was busy. She was celebrating. She was in hospital.
She was pushing a human out of her body.
Yeah.
Yeah, 56 years is a long time, isn't it?
Long time, yeah.
I mean, we're one sixth. What, just over 1/6 of the way there? We're at 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
Could you imagine being with me for another 46 years? How old would we be? Oh, it's possible. We wouldn't be 100 yet. We'd be in our late 90s. Mid 90s, late 90s.
I said like my dad's 81 and he'd be like this December he'll be 82, but even that's not old these days. It's not like it's older, but it's not like, it's
not. Oh my god, you did so well.
Every year the age for like being a pensioner goes up and up and up, doesn't it? So
well, 80
time, so it's like...
80 my grandma lived till she was 82, and she wanted to get to 82 because that's when her mum died.
Yeah.
And it was a big thing, and she was like, oh, I'm 81, I'm getting a bit ill, but I need to keep going. And she was like, I think 3 or 4 months after her 82nd birthday, she passed away. But it was one of those things where, in her mind, that would be a good age, because back when my great grandma died, she died in 82. At the age of 82, that was old. That was like, oh my god. That, I know it's not quite telegram from the Queen type status, but it almost was.
Yeah.
Whereas these days, it's like 70. You go, oh, 70 is really old. These days it's not. Look at Jane. No. She's not far off that, and she's nipping in and out of the gym every other day.
That's it, yeah.
Walking hundreds of miles. Like, she's probably healthier than she's been in many years. Vibrant, fit and healthy.
And that's one of the things, if you do watch Jane's videos, like say all of the things that she talks about.
Sorry, I just realised we're talking about the Empress. We genuflect in your general direction, Jane. If you're watching, you can text Rufus. You can't. Yeah. My phone's dead
until tomorrow.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you prioritise like muscle building and all of that stuff as you do get older, you're actually extending your life. So because the more muscle mass that you can keep as you age, obviously, because a lot of people, if you do nothing and you don't do any exercise, your muscle slowly will go. You lose it. So if you don't use it, you're going to lose it. And if you can slowly build and either continue the muscle and keep hold of the muscle that you've got as you age, you live longer. So yeah, you can eat slightly more and live longer. But obviously, the less muscle you've got, the less calories your body will need as you age. So
the less activity you're able to do because you've got less muscle.
Because you've done less, and then you slowly go downhill.
Yeah, so, you do.
Yeah. And so you've got to put the work in.
And it takes work. It does take effort because the universe, the one constant in the universe is that our universe is in a state of entropy. So everything is decaying. The universe itself, the building blocks of the universe at a quantum level are decaying. That is what happens. So we are born, and the minute we are born, we've got a life cycle where we're born, we very rapidly age and hit our peak, and then everything is slowly dying off. And in humans, that curve is very gentle. Yeah. In a lot of animal species, that curve is a lot more like, it's like much more like a bell curve.
Yeah.
But because that is the state of the universe, that is the universal constant, is entropy. It means we have to constantly fight against that, which is why everybody has to dust. It's why everybody has to hoover. It's why you have to do all these things, because the stuff around us is forever breaking down.
Yeah.
It's just what happens.
Yeah.
Which is why, in the zombie things, when they go, oh, the world stopped and now there's zombies.
Yeah.
Look at the buildings around you. Everything will crumble. Everything will slowly deteriorate because that is the nature of the universe.
Yeah.
If you think of our body as a mini universe, the older we get, the more we have to fight that entropy, because our cells on a cellular basis shut down and they're not replaced as quickly. So every 7 years, our bodies replace every single cell. Not in one go, because that would be amazing. But, we just go, waking up today, hang on, let me just take this one off. Right. Oh, I've got a new body. I wish. Yeah. It'll make being trans so much easier, I'm telling you. But if that is, as we age, that process slows down. Our cells don't regenerate as quickly. We don't heal as fast. Everything slows down. So we've got to do more. We've got to eat more healthy, take more exercise, put more work in to maintain healthy, and fight against entropy. And decay, and that's just a universal
definitely
nature.
From like 50 upwards is when you need to be a lot more careful with your health, because obviously you're more prone to getting all sorts of things wrong with you.
I know. Look at us two. If you've got to start at the age of 50, we started 2 decades early, didn't we, love?
Right.
2 decades early. Yeah.
That's it.
Do you think anyone believes that I'm in my 30s? I've said too much, haven't I, about my real age? I know, right? I can admit. I don't mind admitting to 42. It's the life, the universe, and everything. 42 is fine. Let's have a look. Ed saw a suit of armour for £1,300. Bargain. That was the sale price. That sounds good. Could you fit in it?
It's a bargain, isn't it?
Because the only thing is, you've got to be able to fit in it. Otherwise, what's the point of owning one? It'll just stand in the corner and give you a fright every morning.
I know, my head goes, fit in it, don't in it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, like a cat in a cardboard box.
I know, that's what my head just said.
If you fit in it, you can sit in it, as long as you don't shit in it. What was I going to say?
Why did that enter my head? That's weird, isn't it?
I know, right?
Never mind.
I know, right? Otherwise, could you imagine though, waking up at 4 a.m. for a wee?
Yeah, imagine putting that on though, and then trying to get that back off before you needing a...
No, worse than that. Imagine waking up at 4 a.m. and you've put the suit of armour on a mannequin, and you're stumbling around at 4 a.m. going for a wee, a bit half asleep, half awake, half asleep, and out of the corner of your eye there's a giant metal man living in your lounge or standing in your hallway.
I know, because
and knowing Ed,
you would forget.
Oh,
it was even there.
I've got ADHD.
Absolutely
I don't have object permanence, so if I can't see something, it ceases to exist until I look at it again. Exactly. But
it happens when I walk in the kitchen or something. You're in there making coffee or something.
Because you don't exist until I hear you, and if I don't hear you, then I suddenly see you, and then it's like you've popped back into existence. It's scary. It genuinely is. Knowing Ed though, Ed's got a bat'leth, the Klingon double-bladed sword thing, fighting sword. He's got swords, he's got maces, those big pointy things. Yeah, sort of. Oh yeah, probably. I don't think he's got nunchucks. But knowing Ed, his suit of armour person stood in the corner would have a mace or an axe or a shield, a bat'leth, probably the bat'leth or something. Woo! And so out the corner of your eye as you're going for a wee, you'll be like that. I'll just find the light switch, click.
That's what happens when Lisa makes coffee.
Yes. You're lucky because sometimes you do nearly wear it. Sometimes there have been moments where I'm like, oh, and I jump so much that you've nearly got a bit like I did in the car where it went all down me and burnt everything.
Yeah,
that was very painful.
Only you could do that. Only you.
I rested the cup of coffee between my knees while I was doing something.
With the top of the coffee pot open.
And then it leaked. I didn't think it was. I thought I'd closed it. and then it leaked all down my tummy and crotch. Needless to say, a burning hot cup of coffee, which we'd already said was too hot to drink in Costa, in our super hot thermosy flask things that keep everything super hot. It was not pleasant, was it? I was like, oh, stop. Janet's doing the cooking. That's good. Cooking all those semi-well foods. It sounds, they do sound good. Grumpy bought the crumbles. They tasted okay, but I would say definitely not a crumble as I know. One between us was plenty with half a custard pot.
Did you have a mousse last night? I didn't.
I did have a mousse last night. They were amazing. Really yummy. Do you want to tell everybody what was in your mousse that you made? It was a mousse, not a mouse. He's going to go and get you one. Delicious.
Well, no, not a mousse. I'm going to get the packet.
Oh, I thought, well, bring a mousse as well so people can see the mousse. It's a mousse. It's loose. It's juice in the hoose. There's juice loose a bit. This hoose. Yeah, that's what I was trying to say. Ed was born on your mum's birthday as well. All these people having kids on their birthdays. 25 years together for you this year, Holland. Oh, congratulations on you and lovely Brian. No, wait, 24. Not quite a quarter of a century then. No, but nearly. Ed feels like such a young whippersnapper. I know, right? Audrey, your mum never wanted to be 80. She passed in September 21st, just before her 85th. Wow. Your nan was 98 and a half, Karen. Your mum, her daughter was 81. You'd like to live longer than your mum. Absolutely. That 98 and a half. Wowzer. Audrey, hubby was saying this morning how much his health has deteriorated in such a short space of time. He used to walk and cycle for miles just a year ago. He'll be 76 in December because of entropy. He's got to do more. So this is the chocolate pudding that Rufus makes. I'm gonna do. Look,
it's the size of a small, like
Hartley's jelly.
Hartley's sugar-free jelly little pots. So I keep the pots.
For those of you that can't see, it is a very chocolatey brown chocolate colour. I know it doesn't help, does it? But it's the same colour as like proper chocolate. It looks like a chocolate mousse, and it's got a proper bouncy top.
It does. So it's I will make up. I do one pot of fat-free cottage cheese. I blend it with 2 cups worth of oat milk. So blitz it up with a hand blender, and then I will tip into that these are the American Jello packs. So one of those,
which is a lot like the Cool Whip. No, the Angel Delight.
Yeah. And these are zero sugar, and sometimes I'll use the butterscotch one, which is also really nice, and I'll do exactly the same with that. And I add to help it set a little bit better because of the cottage cheese. The cottage cheese that's in there. I will use, I think it worked out to like 9 grams worth of it's a soluble gelatin.
Is it a vegan gelatin?
This is, yeah.
So, you can see I've just taken a spoon out of it. It looks exactly like...
Halal-free, gluten-free, non-GMO, kosher.
Yeah. It looks exactly like a standard chocolate mousse. It's got that spongy texture to it. It is absolutely
and this is
amazing.
Cold water soluble gelatin. So obviously you get
I might have to eat this now.
Yeah, you get protein that will be in this. Also my brains cottage cheese, which is obviously protein. And then the no sugar oat milk that we put in there as well. And then there's no sugar that goes into it at all. So yeah. And then I like the 9 grams. And it makes 8 of those, 8 little pots. And they work out, I think, to be 2 swips a pot. And obviously we've counted in the oat milk as well that goes in there. So about 8 little pots for 2 swips a pot.
And they are very, very Moorish. Do you want some?
No.
I'm just going to sit and eat
I'll have one later. But yeah. So that's what I do. That's why I get these. And I bought a box of the butterscotch ones. I bought a box of them. I think it was like a box of 24 I got of these for £40. So, and they last us ages.
It's not the cheapest,
But
but you get 8 from a
for
box.
what they are, they're really, really good, I think. But,
yeah, and the fact you get 8 of them is really good. I'm just going to eat this now, so you're going to have to talk for a bit.
But yeah, I say this pot will last us absolutely ages. It's how much did it? I don't know.
Did we do this recipe? I know we did it as a.
We did the
within a video, didn't we? With the
we did, but you do need, like I say,
powder.
if you do the regular gelatin, you do need to have it and heat it up slightly, not so it's boiling, but heat it up to melt the gelatin. But if you get the this is cold water soluble gelatin, this one, so you don't have to. It'll just dissolve by itself in whatever you can just put it straight into it and just blitz it up, and then that's it.
It gets rid of the graininess that you get in otherwise.
Otherwise you'll get if you don't heat up the regular gelatin, it will be a bit grainy otherwise.
Sorry everyone, I've just sat here and eating on camera. I don't even care. These are so bloody delicious, and I did realise I took my pills just before we came in.
Yeah, but
I didn't have a banana.
You normally have to eat something, don't you? But yeah, like I say, that's one of the things, and it's kind of like a little treat, and there's no extra sugar or anything in it. And yeah, I think, like I say, that's one of our treats that we normally have.
And they're really delicious.
And also you're getting lots of protein in it, because it's another thing that we've put cottage cheese in it that you probably didn't even realise were in it.
No, and it's as much dairy as I can have, which, considering there's 1 tub in 8.
And if you put like say the 2 cups worth of, like say the American cups in the scoops, if you did 2 of those and just that on its own, obviously you can blitz it all up and it will set like that if you don't want to add cottage cheese. But if you add the cottage cheese, you need, it worked out to be 9 grams of the powder to go.
And if you can't have cottage cheese, a silken tofu works just as well. And we make all of this as well vegan.
Yeah. So yeah, we've made it with the silken tofu, which, like I say, comes out pretty much the same.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
I say silken tofu though as well, unless you, like say, you get it on a real good bargain, and that they're not always cheap, are they? Silken tofu. It's cheaper to buy the cottage cheese, but obviously
Audrey says, is there a lot of additives in the jello? It says it contains modified cornstarch, maltodextrin, tetrasodium pyrophosphate, sodium phosphate, contains less than 2% of salt, caramel, colour, aspartame and extra flame potassium, sweeteners, artificial colour, calcium sulfate, xanthan gum, tetrapotassium pyrophosphate, dipotassium phosphate, mono and digi something, yellow 6, yellow 5, natural and artificial flavour. So no, none at all really. No additives at all. There is, if you get the Angel Delight, the no sugar one, you can use that. That's got less additives than this. It's just that we quite like those.
I say it's not something
I'm not fully anti.
It's not something that we have every day. It's not, it's not a
maybe one lot. Maybe one lot every other week.
Yeah, every few weeks or so. Yeah, we don't have it all the time. Like say, some days delicious. We will have the baked apple and mincemeat. Some days we have carrot cake. Some days I just have cereal. Some, just whatever we fancy doing, something like that. And then they last us like 4 days or whatever.
It says, funnily enough, at the same place the armour was, they have a full-size bat'leth for $1.50. So you could get. Hang on. Where's the thingy then? Where was the thingy? So for less than £1,500, you could get your suit of armour and a full-size bat'leth. I don't have 1,500, and if I have 1,500, it's going on a computer. But absolutely not. Well, Lisa is a bit spooky. She must have known. I know, right? Yes, there is additives, but you didn't see the box of Jello. That's okay, Holland. That's all right. You can make it. You could probably make it the same way, but instead of using
use the flavour, I could just put butterscotch, just essence flavouring,
or some of the coffee syrups that we use, or even do a vanilla one.
So I say you don't have to do that. You can just do, like I say, if you want to add either the tofu or with. And I've got obviously
salted caramel hot chocolate.
Yeah, you can. You can just put the oat milk or no sugar oat milk in with that, blitz it all up, put the cottage cheese or the tofu in it, and then use the gelling agent and.
What's that stuff you put in milk? Nesquik.
I guess you could if you really want it to be a load of sugar.
That's like
in it.
I know, but that's all sugar. But you can put all sorts in it.
Whatever you like in it, and just put like the setting agent in it. Yeah, you can put whatever you want in it.
Absolutely. Code Dev says, hi all, greetings from South Carolina. Hello to you, my darling, on your way home now. The Duchess of Oak Trees, anyone know how the rivets are getting on? No, I am going to ring them. Yeah. I'm going to ring them. Isn't there beef marrow in Jello? Is there? I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
Don't think so. No. It didn't say beef mallow.
No, I didn't hear say it. No.
I'm just seeing if it says there is any.
That will be part of what the setting agent, but
yeah, that's what I was just wondering. I don't know. It doesn't say vegan on it or veggie on it. No. So don't think of this as vegan then. But the rest of it, get the vegan gelatin and the.
I'll say this.
Silky tofu, blend those.
Mr. P.
Yeah, it's a very good one. Very good one.
Gelatin.
Available for it's CWS gelatin, cold water soluble gelatin, and it's available on that there Amazon.
Yeah.
Very good. So you can. Yeah, it does.
It tells you the percentage that you need to put in whatever it is you're making.
Yeah, it tells you the ratio. Was it a 1:5 ratio?
1:5, I think. Yeah. 1
to
5,
yeah, not bad at all. No, I haven't seen anything from the rivets. I have had Leanne did message me a while back, so I will drop her a line because I think I've got her. Oh, it's on my bloody phone.
Yeah, I said that's the thing. I said, when you are, on any weight loss, a bit like everyday life is a bit like 1 minute people are doing whatever they're doing and you're seeing them on their journey, and sometimes people detour and off they go and something else happens and then you just don't see them for a while.
Yeah. If you are all on the YouTubers, in other words, if you're watching all the various YouTubers like we do, especially the ones that are on our channel that we recommend, you'll see that there's ebbs and flows because people's journey it's never linear. My brain isn't fully functional. So because it isn't a linear journey, quite often people will, if they have a small gain, they'll skip a week of doing a video and then come back, aim to lose it for the next week. And then if they've off-planned the next week, then it becomes, it's a bit like going to Slimming World groups, isn't it?
Yeah, people feel ashamed if it's not gone quite to plan. And like I say, we've done it in the past and just disappeared. And now it's just like, weight management and just keep going. And if you have a bad week, it's nothing wrong with saying, oh, I put a pound on this week, I don't quite know exactly what happened.
Well, in my case, I put £3 on last week.
And now, we write everything down every day, so I can always look back and see what I've done and just compare it. And it is just evidence of all the things I ate. And if I didn't write down, like I say, I think even Jane spoke about it. If you didn't write down what you ate that week, would I remember the week before what I lost? Or basically, what exactly I ate a week ago, or I can't remember what I ate 2 days ago, let alone like a week ago. So, and I do write down after I get weighed in what I lost that week. And yeah, like I say, I can just look back now and see what I've been doing.
I need to copy your homework a little bit the last couple of days.
But yeah, and see what I'd been eating and how much yogurt I had per day and things like that. So some of it is, certain amounts. Like if I have potatoes, I have a certain amount and try and keep to a certain portion size of those things. But all the other stuff that we have is a pretty pretty normal.
Yeah, things like when it comes down to the Slimming World plan with the free food, this idea of unlimited.
No.
We have unlimited vegetables, the speed food.
Yeah.
We do have unlimited potato. When you're doing wedges yesterday, it was 1.5 potatoes because that's what needed using. It wasn't like, oh, the potato can only be 250 grams.
It was like 3 average potatoes, and then obviously I chopped the outside, peeled the outside, and then just chopped them up, so it was like 1.5 potatoes each, or 1 and a bit of potato each. So yeah, it wasn't a lot.
You'd got the potatoes and chop the outside, chop the outside, chop the outside. You took the potatoes and chop the outside.
I did.
I know, right? So yeah, it's one of those things which, in terms of people's journeys on Slimming World, we've seen it in the past when we were around before, and we've done it. You know, if you look back at our channel, the gaps are where we've gone, we're off plan. And there's a lot of pressure that comes with being on the YouTubes as a Slimming Worlder, as a diet plan, as a health channel, as a whatever you want to call it, whatever you're doing. If you're calorie counting and you go, do you know what, I just can't be bothered counting calories for a week, or you have a week off plan, or you have you know, the weeks where I've stuck to plan 100% and had a gain, like last week, but it would be very easy to go, oh sod it, I'm going to eat whatever, and go back to eating beige baked goods from Bob's
never
Beige
do
Bakery.
that anyway, because you know what will happen to your health. Because
exactly.
I say, being diabetic,
it's not good.
No matter what you do, there can be up to a 10-year knock-on effect of like the aftermath of eating rubbish food.
Yeah. And it's one of those things that I think for me, I don't want to eat that crap anymore. We'll talk about this in the car the other day, won't we?
We won't be eating anything like that anymore. So this is just life now. This is it. So
even if something is relatively low fat, low sugar, if it's got tons of flour and other carbs in it, my body will turn it to sugar because that's what our bodies do. But in terms of other people on plan, it's completely understandable where people have a wobble or their life gets busy and they haven't got time to film. And then once you haven't filmed once, then you get that pressure of, I need to do a video explaining where I've been.
I said, but for some people, it is part of the journey where, you know, you will have ups and downs and these things do happen. But eventually, hopefully, if they, you know, continue their journey, they will recognise over time and then, you know, get back to it. It's just part of it, I think, sometimes for some people.
And it's one of those things for me, I think I will continue on the YouTubes regardless. Now, the reason I'm saying think, I did have a planned January off on the Tarot channel. If you are just joining us and you've only joined recently, I've got a separate channel called Beyond Authentic, which is all about tarot and witchcraft. And on that channel, I did weekly, 2 streams a week, I think it was, tarot readings, a couple of hours each time, 2 hours of tarot. Loved it. The plan was, because I was getting a bit of burnout, the plan was take January off, come back in February. Then, of course, I had my eye bleed in January and everything then has been on pause on that channel. In that time, the friends that I've got that were my moderators over there have all found other things to do on those days, and which is perfectly fine. Life moves on. So that would be a difficulty going back to that now. And it means that on that channel, it's now 3 months. Well, technically, April's like 3 days away. So it'll be 4 months very soon since I've last posted. A 4-month gap on YouTube is like, you might as well, I don't know, in real life terms, that might as well be going missing for a year. What?
Put your account to rest.
No, I'm not going to put my account to rest. I will be doing some more tarot. There's a really interesting, what deck did I see? I saw a deck recently and I was like, I really want that. That looks really interesting.
I say it's sad though, because like I say, people go through, you know, look up channels and go, I've not seen anything from that person for a while, and go through and they go, look, 4 months nearly now they're not posted. It's like,
yeah, And I will go back to it. I might just do some random. Now my eyes is healing. It's still very tired and very achy. So I'm very much aware.
Yeah.
During these streams, the only thing I'm really looking at is the chat.
Yeah.
I'm not having to concentrate too much. And I'm able to process the information that my eye is giving my brain. It's able to kind of filter out a lot of what my left eye sees. So my peripheral vision over here, I can see my hand is there. But if I'm looking straight at the camera, this hand looks quite blurry to me. Couldn't quite tell you. I couldn't tell you how many fingers I've got on that hand. So I can see, I think I can see 2.
Yeah.
And that finger there, my little finger. However, I can't see my thumb at all. So there's still blind spots and there's still a bit of blurring in my peripheral vision, which is to be expected. So when I'm looking at things, my left eye is, that information isn't quite being processed in the same way as the right, which means my brain is doing a lot more.
That's weird.
It's clocking a lot faster.
That's weird though. Like as you lose weight from here and then here, then it slowly starts sinking.
It sinks down, does
It
it?
sinks to here.
You want to see
sits,
your ankles. Your ankles are huge.
It just
like big.
it sits here.
I'm joking.
And because this is where all your food goes, it sits there and that'll be the last bit to go.
It's not where your food goes, it's where your food ends up. That's your waste
down
pipe
the bottom
there.
bit, yeah.
That's your waste pipe.
And it just sits there. And as you drink during the day, you bloat yourself out with more water.
And your waste pipes fill up.
They do. They do as you yeah, literally. It's getting smaller, bit by bit.
Yeah, but also, you are in, what was the size shorts that you bought the other day?
What, in the shop?
Yes.
Oh, the
Medium.
medium Adidas.
Adidas
shorts.
medium shorts.
I know, I was surprised.
Were they comfortable?
Very.
Were they picked up as these might be okay to slim into?
Yes.
And then you put them on in the dressing room and you were like, ow!
They fit me. Yeah. Surprising, isn't it? Before I would have been like on at least an XXL.
Oh, and talking about
like double 2XL or whatever I would have been.
Yeah, talking about non-scale victories.
Yeah.
I don't know whether it was Wednesday just gone or the previous Sunday. I had on a pair of black jeans, and I was saying when we were on the live that they were quite baggy, and I thought they were an 18. They were a 14. My 14 jeans from Next were baggy, and they're the ones that when we came in with the shopping, must have been the Wednesday when we came in with the shopping, and I think it must have been Ember or Eddie, one of the two, had sort of jumped up. They pulled my trousers, and that's when I said to you, look at my jeans.
See, if I just lose that bit, I'll be like, muscles.
But it will go. As you said, it takes time. But also, that is on our tummies is where we've got the most loose skin. So it may well be that
but I don't
that's going to be a bit more jelly.
I'm really surprised. I don't have a lot more loose skin on my belly. I just, like...
You do really well. And once everything,
really
after the funeral, once everything settles down, in back end of April, May time,
gym,
we'll start at the gym. And it will only be a little bit here and there to start with.
Yeah.
But that will help no end.
I said, if you went to the gym, like here, now, you'd be paying like £5 to £6 just to go in for a session. Like if you paid just for one session. But if you pay like £20 a month, like I say, it works out a lot cheaper. Because if you're like over 4 weeks, and if you went twice a week, it's still a lot cheaper than just paying for one separate session.
But also, if you think about it, £20 a month, we spent more than that for one takeaway.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. So yeah. So
obviously not anymore, but we used to.
And it'll be, you know, where people are like, oh, right, this is a new start, right, I'm going to do for like 3-4 days a week. If you go twice a week to start with, and you can stick to it and do it twice a week and not try and push things like a lot of people do and try and do more, and if you're happy and you can stick to that, you can build on it. You don't have to go, oh, now I'm doing the gym, I have to go 5 days a week, I'll have 2 days off a week and I have to do 5 days. No.
It's about consistency more than anything else, isn't it?
Start just doing, like, you know, 2 days, and then you can build on it over time. And if you can consistently do those 2 days every week, like I say, paying a monthly thing of, like I say, if we went to the one near us, it works out to, if I paid, I think it's just under £20 a month, I could do that for the local one. If I paid, I think it's £24 or something, and if I go and visit family like my dad and down there, there's also one of these same branches there, and I can basically, you can pick like 3 different gyms or something, and you can change it if you need to. So like, I can't just only go to the local one here. I can then go to
so that'd be really good.
There.
What we were saying was that would be a really good thing if you get, because you're going to go down every couple of weeks for a couple of days, 2 or 3 days to help Dad out
spend some time with Dad.
You know, do some cleaning and some repairs and whatever else he needs. It'll also be one of those things where if it gets a bit much, you can just say, I'm just going to head off to the gym for a little bit. And even if you just go and sit on the recumbent bike thing, where you sit down and just pedal, just to get, and put some music on your phone, just to get away for half an hour.
Yeah, that's it,
Do you know what I mean? It's a little bit of you time. I think that would be really useful.
But it's only like, 10 minutes on a bus or whatever, just straight to town. It's just there, one bus, and you're right at the doorstep of it. So.
I know. Or you can not get any gym membership and just walk to the gym, turn around and walk back, and that way you've had your gym workout.
I know, literally.
You not had to pay for it on a treadmill. Code Deb says, haven't seen a video from Byron in a while. No. Is he okay?
No.
He is. I have messaged him. And yeah, he's checked in. Everything is, he's okay. He's got a bit of burnout, and there's a lot going on. Again, away from the YouTubes for Byron at the moment. He did say that he will probably be back to the YouTubes at some point once life settles down again. But yeah, it's he's okay.
But yeah, we do miss all your videos, and like I say, lots of people that we haven't seen. Like this week, yesterday we looked through and we're like,
we haven't
not
seen
posted
Luke,
for a while.
We haven't seen Kimberly.
They've not posted for a bit, and
Al had updated, didn't he?
And but we're like, where is everyone?
Yeah, we hadn't seen Simuel Vegan. Nicky's been off.
No.
Debbie was back, but Debbie took a couple of weeks. Yeah. We've loved watching Debbie's.
We have.
Yeah, Debbie's World on the YouTubes. She got a 5-stone award, which was awesome, and then she's done lots of walking videos with the doggos, which is really lovely. Charlie and Peggy, we love Charlie and Peggy
doing
so much.
Injections to help with weight loss, and eating just. Because she's always done before that Slimming World, she still has the same type of meals, and she
understands
nutrition. It's all a lot cleaner food, and she does her videos are really, really good.
Yeah,
really enjoy.
She does calorie counting while she's doing the Manjaro, which
my head doesn't really do calorie counting, but I don't know if I'd ever get my head around it. I'm not sure, but
no, I can't.
But I do. Like I say, all of the food, like I say, you can't fault the types of food that she eats. Really good.
Dormo says, I would be so sad if Byron disappeared. I would not only miss your ones, but the wonderful folk in the chat. Well, don't worry, we will be. You miss Byron's videos, we won't go anywhere. Even if when we get onto our maintain train and we get on our loop, our little Scalextrics loop, we'll still be here. And also, because the channel isn't just about weight loss,
I know
it's about health and well-being. There'll always be more things to talk about.
People are like, well, once you get to the end of your journey and it stops, then what do you do? And it's like, we'll still be here. We'll still be here. That's it.
Yeah.
We'll still be here.
We will be. Code Deb says, I'm supposed to be out sightseeing, but I'm so tired from driving yesterday. I'm about to take a nap. Have a lovely nap then, Code Deb.
40 winks there, 40 winks.
You went swimming on holiday, Code Deb, and it felt so good on your back. You're signing up for a swimming membership as soon as you get back home.
Oh, that's cool.
That does sound awesome. That really does.
But I said it's a lot less strain on the body, I think, swimming, but
it's still free on Sundays for the tarot.
But you do, like I say, you do exercise nearly all of your body by swimming, so but it's just a lot less stress on the body.
Oh, this is a good non-scale victory, Deb. You walked 1.1 miles pain-free. That's amazing. On a pier, softer than concrete sidewalk. You walked to Starbucks. That's not good. That's not good. Sorry. But you managed to carry 2 drinks back to the hotel without paying. She didn't say it was coffee. She could have got fruity drinks.
Well, you could have. Yeah, it might have been
water,
one of those. It could have been
Pepsi Max.
It wouldn't have been
Coca-Cola.
a matcha.
No. Oh, you went matcha. I just went their coffee's burnt. I don't like their coffee. But everyone's each to their own. But that is awesome that you managed to do that.
We did.
Especially paying free.
We went into Costa one day and Lisa went, we've seen those things on, like, they've got the like little video screen that comes up in there showing all the drinks and different things that they have available, and they had the matcha, and we went, was it, you said, oh, what's that matcha one? Is it actually nice? Could I try a tiny
No, I didn't. I said, what's the smallest size matcha you do? Because I keep seeing it on your boards, but we've never tried it. I said, I love my coffees, so I'll always get my Americano, but I'm really intrigued. What's the smallest size? And we'll have one between us. And they went...
Did a tiny little thing, didn't
they? Yeah, they went, oh, no, don't worry about that. You can try one if you want. I was like, oh, thank you. It's very kind. So we had it between us, didn't we?
He said it's very...
We took a couple of sips.
What did he say? It's very... It's one of those, you like it or you don't. It's a bit like Marmite.
Did you say it's very particular or very specified or something like that?
Yeah, something, but...
Yeah.
Oh, what did I say to you? What is matcha then? You said, oh, it's like grass or something, isn't it?
I don't know. I think it's like a grassy thing.
But... It was
so delicious.
They put semi-skimmed milk in it, and I took one tiny sip, and it's... No.
Yeah, we didn't like the milk, but then also the flavour, not for me.
No.
It tasted like spirulina. Also, I'm very aware, these stripes are making me look very large.
Ready?
I don't know, I'm feeling very fat next to you.
No.
You look very small and I look very fat. Code Deb, Dormouse, it was great. I only got to use the pool for 2 days. The weather was not good. It is a big win though. It is a massive win. Have you tried sit-ups, Rufus? Hang on, where's that gone? Especially cross-body ones. They really helped, Dormouse. It's about your back, isn't it?
I would if my back's still a problem, so I have to do things...
Gently, very carefully.
Not around my back. So I want to, like, say, prioritise, like, shoulders and my arms and just in general work the rest of me bit by bit. But I don't want to put my back out either, because if I do a lot of things and strain my back, then because my back always cramps and I just live with cramp all the time, there's nothing I can do about it, because if a lot of that is related to my autism, then it's just something I'll have to live with.
Yeah.
There's nothing I can do about it, like, permanently. Like, it will just be like something I have to manage all the time. So, yeah. So I have to kind of do things that I can do exercise around my back, but not to aggravate my back.
You've got to do it gingerly.
It'll put me out of action otherwise, and I won't be able to do a lot.
And at the moment, it's not just me that relies on you, it's everyone down south as well.
Yeah. So
I'm all right. If you put your back out, I'd be all right to help and do the things.
But it's still, I don't want to do. I've done it before.
Yeah.
I've done it before, and I have to just be very careful. Otherwise, I would do a lot of damage to my back, and it'll be like weeks of like not being able to.
When we're talking about going to the gym, it's very much treadmill and
just very
recumbent bike,
light, and just, it's not something I'm not going to start doing, like deadlifting or things like that. I just can't do that. Picking up weights or things, I can't.
Even those ropey things, you can't do that at the moment. It'll be very, very. The gym journey will be a very, 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 very slow journey. But it'll be fully documented.
Yeah,
but
it'll just be a lot more than what I currently do. But like say, if I do it 2 days, 2 days a week, and then slowly work on it, then that's great, because if you put yourself out, like I say, and injure yourself, it could be a long time trying to heal yourself again before you can go and do it again.
It would be. Kimberly down south says, I'd fallen off plan and struggled to get your footing back. I'm getting it back together slowly. I felt because I was in a low place, no one would be interested in hearing me talk about weight gain. That is exactly why we stopped. And it's exactly why we will never stop again. Even if we drop down to 1, it's there's a lot of shame, a lot of pressure, and a lot of guilt that comes with gaining weight.
But well, like I say, we've been there like 3 times or so where we fell off now.
Have a look back at the channel. You can see there's huge
big
gaps
in the middle. Yeah,
the huge gaps are when we've gained. That now, I will tell you now, right? And I'll make you this commitment, and I don't often do big commitments. Regardless of what happens with our weight, I certainly will still be uploading on this channel at least once a week, going live or uploading a video, letting you all know what's going on. That is regardless of where my personal weight is, because the channel now, the reason we gave it that little shift in the new year to health, well-being and weight loss is because our weight loss journey is linked in with our well-being, our mental health and all of that is linked in. Our health in general is up and down. You've I'm not being funny, but you've been here with me through my 2 bouts of bladder cancer, the eye bleed, my
surgery,
foot, all of this you've been with me with.
I know, and you could have easily gone, oh well, I've got this going on, I'm not going to post, or I've that, oh no, I don't feel up to it, oh no, I've got this thing over me, I'm not going to post.
But even things like with your top surgery and things like that have been documented.
Yeah, I've still been here.
Yeah, and we will do, because this is life, and how we deal with the ups and the gains, it's just as good as the lows, which are the losses. I know it's the other way around, but you know what I mean.
Instead of just calling it, oh, I gained, I did this, we're just doing weight management, and sometimes it goes up a tiny little bit, then it goes down a bit, and then you keep going. But it's, for me, I think I manage now with everything I eat, and all of the other bits of parts of the weight loss and all of that come over time. And if it doesn't happen every week, that's fine. If you have a bad week, but
even if we have a bad month, so be it. Life is stressful.
Yeah, it can be, and it's kind of like, I don't have any bad food here to take me off plan. I could overeat some vegetables, and I could have a bit of extra
cheese,
rice, or have a few extra bits of potato if I do chips or something. But no.
Let's be honest. If you were going to overconsume, it would be carrots.
Probably.
And mine would be apples.
I now have not a compulsion, I like
an obsession.
An obsession with, I do chickpeas.
I love affair.
And I have carrot sticks, celery sticks, and make my own hummus that I have every day.
You never say it right.
Every day.
Hummus.
Oh, yeah.
From the original Klingon.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
Hummus.
That every day. And it's as if I would, because we fast during the day, it's as if I have that in the evening time, as if that was my lunch.
Yeah.
So yeah. And then we have our dinner early evening, and then I have my fruit and my yogurt afterwards. And because we eat within a slightly smaller window, it works for us. It works for us. It works fine. But
as you can see, you're now 10 stone in a bit. I'm 10
17
stone, stone between us. 17 stone and half a pound between us. Wow.
And that's, like I say, the 10 stone exactly is it 18 months?
Yeah.
Or thereabouts.
And my 7 stone and half a pound.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Since October, whatever it was.
But yeah, if the scale goes up a tiny bit, so be it. But that's all part of your journey. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes it happens, you have a real crap week, or something happens, or, we've bought all sorts of things in the past and had to learn to live with certain types of food. And now, this journey, this time round, has changed. We don't have anything indoors that's really bad.
That's a lie. We do, but it's for the doggos. The other day, we go to Lidl every week, probably, maybe sometimes twice a week, and they do, you scratch off this digital scratch card and get a free something, or
occasionally
spend £10 and you get a free donut or bakery item. So we'll buy those either,
or cheesy twist or something.
Yeah, they get chopped up for the doggos for our 3, or our neighbour's dog. What breed is he?
He's a, I think he's a boxer cross mastiff something. He's a
big boy, and he's a brute,
and
but
also
he's so gentle.
He's so used to, like, say his owners not giving, they give him like human food. He doesn't like, so if I go, oh, here's a dried piece of chicken, or here's a
he'll eat the dried chicken.
No, he won't. Last time I gave it to him, he spat it out on the floor. He's like, I'm not eating that. But if you give him a little bakery thing or a cheesy twist or something, he's like, thank you very much. Oh, and he's literally two bites and it's gone.
Yeah, he's loves so big. His favourite shop, if it isn't Gregor's, it's Bob's Beige Bakery.
It is, yes, definitely.
It's his favourite shop in the whole world.
Yeah, if you give him, I go, oh, it's a rawhide chew. He's like, oh, not eating that. Don't think so.
So whenever we go Lidl's or any of the other supermarkets, we only ever pick that up in Lidl when it's free.
If it was a freebie or something, yeah.
And then we either go, what are the dogs having? Oh no, well they've got their treat tonight. They've got whatever they're having is their treat. That normally the Alvy has the special low sugar health bar things. Yeah. So she thinks she's being all like all posh and clever.
A breakfast yogurt type little bar thing, and little things.
The go ahead bar things. Yeah. And Eddie will just scoff whatever the bloody hell he wants, doesn't it?
Believe or I don't know, Believe.
Belvita.
Is it Belvita?
Belvita.
A little biscuit thing she has, doesn't she? Breakfast biscuit.
Or the go aheads or something like that. Whereas, so it either goes to them, or if it's like there was a specific one the other day, wasn't it? It was like you can have a chocolate. What was it? Pain au chocolat or a chocolate croissant. And I was like, well, I don't even want to give that to our dogs, but we know our neighbour's dog will inhale it.
He will.
And because he's so lean, isn't he?
Oh, he is. He's just a muscle.
Ridiculously lean.
Muscle man.
Yeah, he's very muscly and lean and everything. But then again, so's the neighbour.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, right? Dormouse says, you love the Terror Nights, but would rather you have spoons and health than feeling pressure to do more live streams. Yeah. We're doing okay with it. Janet says, Kimberly should always talk about it, no matter what it is. We'll help you through it. So keep talking. We're all here to listen and help. Absolutely. Yeah. Ed's gone off to walk Annie Pup. Kimberly, you're not just your weight. You are a wonderful woman who has an interesting life, and fun to see you having a blether natter chat. Cook, walk, plus dog fix hugs incoming. Aww. Absolutely. Just share your life. It doesn't have to be all about weight loss. It doesn't all have to be about Slimming World, Kimberly. Your channel's called Kimberly Down South. No. Watch Kimberly as she tries to lose weight on the Slimming World plan from the UK.
Exactly.
You've got a channel that's open. This is why we've done
so if you've
Beyond Authentic Health. It's not Beyond Authentic Slimming World.
Gone swimming, gone out for a weekend with your friends, or done,
driving in your car.
Yeah, whatever you're doing.
Don't forget, a lot of your audience are over here in the UK.
Yeah.
I would be fascinated by you just showing us your local shops.
Yeah.
What's in your local shops? Yeah. We know what our local shops are.
Did we see you go to a shop once, like you went shopping once or something and showed like the bags of salad and things they had in the shop or whatever, but
But even from the outside, show us your row of shops if you've got a row of shops. Yeah. Or if it's like because in my head, we only watch like Amber Lynn Reid, Nicardo Avocado, where they go to the giant out-of-town
I think it's
Walmarts
Lisa
and places.
Wants to build your shops in Lake.
No, it's because secretly, if it wasn't for what the orange one has done, I would have loved to have moved to America, but it's not safe for us now. Yeah. But I would have loved to have gone and visited and even lived there. I really would. Yeah. I loved America under Obama. But this isn't a place for politics. The orange one is but not with the orange one. No. But because I want to see like your version of, she says, I want to see your version of this. So like your high street. What would that look like where you live?
I know.
So, your local shops, your little bakers, if that was a real high street... Gregos. What does your high street look like? What does,
Not Greg's, Gregos.
What does your town centre look like?
Yeah, Gregos.
Hang on, I get it up now. There we are. There we go. What's your version of this? And I know it's like this is not even a real one.
Gregos.
But what would your town centre look like? Your village centre? What would that look like for you? I would love to see all of that. It's fascinating. You know, as much as I don't, it's not really my thing. I'm not going to get me rocks off, but
just interesting.
Seeing you chatting in a hot tub, in your hot tub.
I know, right?
It's a different life. We don't want to see nothing. Keep your bits on. You know what I mean? It's YouTube, not OnlyFans.
People put all sorts of things on OnlyFans now.
I know, but what I'm saying
not just
is
rude things.
No, it's mainly rude things. It's mainly no clothes. What I'm basically saying is, your life is interesting to us because it's very, very different. In the same way, I would love it if Audrey and Dormouse did a channel, because the idea of living where they live, up in the Utter Hebrides, I don't know where it is.
Was it where you get your fish? You get your fish delivered. Wow!
In my head, it's like a cross between Balamory and Braveheart.
I want the fishman to come round and deliver us some fish.
I know. They go, oh, here, Rufus, I got you some really lovely mackerel. I've smoked it with the oak and taken all the bones out for you. Here you go. That'll be £9, and you'll go, very, very, very good price. Thank you very much. I'll happily have that. Thank you. Even though I can get it cheaper in Lidl, I'll happily pay you, Mr.
If it was
Fish
lovely and
Person
fresh,
Man,
yeah.
because it's lovely and fresh and it's just been done.
Yeah.
I will happily pay. Yeah, I would love that as well.
Fish.
But yeah, like, we've all got interesting, different lives. I love watching. Holland's got a channel where they were doing, their last video was prepping for the MA that they're doing. I'm a nosy bitch. I'll watch anyone's videos about their life, and if it happens to be on a bit of a weight loss journey at the moment, on the telly box, I think at least half of the channels that we watch are Legos. Because it's a lot of building techniques.
Lego type cartoon ones, and there are some people that do Lego that do
stories.
Stories. So it's like little mini shots of things that they've done in Legos, and then they put it all together, make little stories out of it.
A bit like Brickampton.
A narrator, and they're telling you what's happened. And what did you say? Some of the ones from yesterday, some of the figures were from Hogwarts or whatever, or. Yeah.
Oh yes, there was a classroom full of kids, and I was like, oh, they've all got the Gryffindor school uniform ones from Hogwarts. Yeah. That's twice we've mentioned her.
But I did, like I say, I did quite like how he does the narrator part on it and talks about, it's a story scenario type thing of what's done.
Yes. Anyway, what we're basically saying is, half of it is Legos, but the rest of it is a mix of Slimming World channels. There's fitness channels. There's a couple of random cookery channels on there, and then there's things like
a beast to a beast, beast to a beast,
and urban. What's that? Texas.
Oh, the ranch.
Yeah. It's a Texas ranch.
Urban Ranch.
Urban Rescue Ranch.
Yes.
The Urban Rescue Ranch.
That's really good
from Texas. That is an amazing channel, even though he's very, very Christian.
He takes in lots of injured animals and stuff he takes in.
And he puts bits of scripture in his videos, which is a little bit like...
Right at the very end. Yeah.
It's like, oh, we're watching you rescue some ostriches and look after a capybara and get all your animals in because it's going to freeze. And then here's a bit of scripture, which is like, okay, personally that's not why I'm on the channel, but I get it. It's a big
right
thing
in the very end he goes, oh, don't forget I forgot to tell you, and then all of a sudden the last bit is
don't forget, I forgot to tell you. That,
and then it just cuts off.
It does. But then we watch all sorts of videos, don't we?
But there's not loads and loads of talking all the way through. It's very like, there's this part of a video, then there's different animals, and there's this, so you don't have time to get, because I think it's based around, done for a lot younger folk. You don't have time, there's not long enough sections to get bored and go, oh, what's the next animal that he's going to show you?
Yeah.
It's just jumps from one thing to another, but it just stops you getting bored.
Yeah, but we watch them.
Yeah, we watch it all.
Codeb says, I think it's a victory. Just write down all your food and keep track of sins, etc. every day. To be consistent on that, even if you go over on something. Absolutely. And the thing is, the easiest thing is when we have a fringe with a B, we all know the last thing we want to do is be accountable. but it's the first thing you need to do to get back on plan. But if you're in the head space where you're like, do you know what, F it, I'm just going to eat this, it's really difficult to do the thing that we know we should do, which is to pull it back. It's really hard. The lighting looks fantastic today. Thank you. I just haven't changed that light to purple. Everything else is just, this is how it comes on now. Any chance we could see your doggies? We can do. You've seen brief glimpses when you gave them some carrots. Oh, that was a long time ago. We will do as we get to...
It just affects your ears, though, if we give them carrots and that, because Lisa's got delicate ears.
Yeah.
Otherwise, Elvie will be crunch, crunch, crunch. She loves carrots. I'll say some days I'll give her put a microwave steamer and put veggies and stuff in for their dinners, and some days I just put raw vegetables in with their dinners, and Elvie just loves it. She loves all vegetables, cooked or not cooked, and she will just crunch them all.
Coco's been icing her back every day while staying in hotels with the ice machines, and that's helped. That's good then. If you can get some relief from that, you get a decaf at Starbucks and it tastes more mellow. Also, they have a blonde roast, which is much better than their regular blend. That's good then.
People say a lot like the regular types of coffee in Starbucks, and a lot of people say there's some sort of burntness to it. Or
Starbucks was better than the hotel's coffee.
Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
Hotel coffee will just be instant, though, will it?
Yeah. Oh, I look great in that shirt. Thank you. That's very nice. Try swimming if you can. Breaststroke is great on the arms and upper back. I know, and I love it when Rufus does a breaststroke.
Yes.
Moving on. Kimberly, that's why you like swimming. Very gentle on your body. Absolutely. All those years of nursing fair killed your back. Mind you, I didn't know I had Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Had I known, I would have changed career. Absolutely. Has anyone here heard of doing a whole 30? What's that? 30 days of whole food. Shivani, hello, my darling. I was a subscriber on your other channel before Beyond Authentic, so it's nice to see you. Oh, thank you, my darling. Hub gets the free bakery item from Lidl. Yeah. 30-day eating plan to eat more healthy. Not a diet, but you can use weight. Seems similar to Slimming World in some ways, but not potatoes or plain noodles. So I don't know if I can hack it. Exactly. We know that one. Yeah, know that one. It's that standard. It's just another faddy thing, really, isn't it? It's a bit like when the Slimming World did their, what was it? Challenge 100 or something, which was dark.
I was like,
be 100% on plan. We are. I'm like, well, why is that a challenge?
It's because it's aimed at the dieters, people that are just doing it for a little bit of weight loss, and they like the idea of the dieting, but they don't like the idea of sticking to it 100% and have the meal off every now and again, and don't, not 100%. They just maybe do it like half of the time, and then so we were just kind of like, well, we do it 100%, so no change there for us.
Deb says they were catching fish left, right and centre off Jacksonville Beach Pier the other day, all for free. Hopefully they were edible fish. Because, Kimberly says about the high street. That's cute. We don't have a high street, but I'll see what I can do. I know, but the equivalent of. Audrey says, down at the bottom of my road, there is the primary school, the petrol station, which is Spa, Chinese takeaway, an empty shop, and a beauty nail salon owned by a local lady not from overseas. That's amazing. Huh. That is amazing. What does the XP mean on lives? I have 75 XP, no clue what it means. It's a thing that YouTube does. So, I've got itchy leg. Have I got something on my leg there?
No, you've got skin on it. That's part of your leg. Yeah. Nothing there, no.
I'm itchy. So, if I click up here where it says top fans, I can see that in
Audrey
with 150 XP. Audrey is currently the reigning ruler of
YouTube,
Beyond Authentic Health, with a crown and 150 XP, closely followed by Ethelred the Unready, who has 150 XP, and then Dormouse also in third place with 150 XP. So all three of you are tied with 150 XP. Kimberley down south has 100 XP. Code Deb has 75 XP. Holland has 75 XP. Janet has 75 XP. Shen London has 50 XP. Karen CCS 67 has 50 XP.
6767, yes.
And Karen Duarte has 50 XP. As does Rachel Beresford, Irene, Susie, Elspeth, Jane Thompson. Oh no, and then Jane Thompson is 25, Duchess of Oak Tree is 25, Emma MBX and Shivani all have 25 XP.
Yeah.
It's a thing that YouTube does to basically encourage engagement.
Yeah.
Don't know what it means. I have no idea what it means. But yeah, you could never do a channel. I was too shy and a technological disaster zone, says Dormouse. When Grumpy goes on his holiday, TV's never on as I cannot work out how to use it. Yeah, fair. You think it's important to eat lots of protein and cut way back on bread for people in general, not referencing Slimming World here. No, I agree with that. And a car wash machine that always has a choked drain. Oh my gosh. Oh, hang on. Audrey, Dormouse, sorry, has a coop. Oh, co-op at the back of me.
I thought coop. I thought chicken.
Oh, could be a chicken coop. Then if you walk up past the roundabout, you come to the Hairy Coo Field. There were loads in it on Friday. Cuteness overload. Oh, that's cool. Oh my gosh. Talking about nursing back in the days. Dormouse says, when you started in 1982, beds did not even rise up. It was awful if your task was bed making. 40 beds and your back would scream at the end. Absolutely. The fish were from the ocean, so pompano and Spanish mackerel. Ooh, I bet you'd love that, wouldn't you?
No.
Deborah Fleming, hairdresser, car garage, Chinese takeaway, 2 corner shops and a tattoo parlour on your high street. Wow. We need to see these things. Didn't realise it was such a chatterbox as Audrey. I don't say boo to a goose outside. You couldn't film or something. Dormouse, that sounds rough. Anne-Marie Pollitt, hello my darling. She says hiya. It's 5 o'clock, Rufus. We need to end soon because we've got things to do and dinners to do and more bits to sort out. I just enjoy chatting. I could just be here all day chatting away. So then, our reset bit. How are we going to help people to reset this week? How are we going to... You're not going to kick them up the bum this week, are you? Because we're having a gentle week. So gentle parenting. What would gentle parenting be? It would be use your listening ears and your gentle hands. That's what we say. So use your gentle hands.
Clip them around the ear, then?
No. We use your listening ears and your gentle hands. And this is where you need to be kind to yourself.
And then we give them a kick up the bum?
No, that's next week. We've got to try gentle parenting first. Yeah. So where's what I'm doing? Gentle parenting. So we use our listening ears and we use our thinking thoughts and we use our... I just said something. I've completely forgotten what I said. But anyway.
Listening ears. Listen then, won't you?
Listening ears. And we use our gentle hands. That was it. We use our gentle hands and what we have to do is...
Listen.
No, what we have to do is be kind to ourselves and treat us as if we were our own best friend.
They still have to listen, otherwise they're not going to hear you.
Yes. Okay, dear. But what I'm saying is, your reset this week is to try and think of yourself in the same way you would think of your best friend.
Or your child. Or
a child, or someone that you care a lot for, right? Somebody that you know may have a bit of a history with food that isn't the healthiest, that is trying to live a healthier lifestyle, lose some weight, be on plan, whatever that plan looks like for them, and they are struggling. How would you help that person? Would you go and buy them a 6-pack of donuts? Would you go and get them a Chinese takeaway? Or would you say, let me help you, maybe I'll cook for you, maybe let me food prep for you.
It's a bit like saying, if you're going shopping and you feel like you'll be tempted to buy other things because of all the different things on the shelves that you've got to go past to get to what you want to buy. Take someone with you. Don't go shopping on your own. If that's a struggle that you have, take somebody, ask someone to go with you.
But I think sometimes we're not kind to ourselves. And a lot of us, me included, we're very good at helping other people. Very good at helping other people. I used to be an advocate for other people, didn't I? Walk into a room, I used to be known as Hurricane Lisa, walk into a room, absolutely right, Dr. Smith, this person needs this, and this. This is the law that says you should do it. This is how you need to do it. This is how you should treat this person. Please don't be an asshole because I will come back. And generally speaking, we were very good at advocating for them, weren't we? Very, very good, right? Could I do that for myself? Could I go to my own doctor and say, hey, doctor, these things that you've done and these things you've put me on are all wrong and this is what you need to change? No, because I'm not very good at looking after myself in the same way I can other people.
Yeah.
And you're not very good at that either, are you?
No, but I do now look at everything that I buy or what I'm thinking of eating, and I think even if, for example, if I had a young person or something living here or a family member or a child or whatever, I don't want to push the things that I would eat in the past and go, right, here, like, I used to eat this, you're still young, so here, eat this chocolate bar or eat this, because
have this beige food from Bob's.
By doing that, I'm pushing my old habits that I no longer wish to have or use onto somebody else.
Yeah.
And if you think of yourself like that, you want what's best for that person. You don't want to push all your bad habits onto them, because once you start having those bad habits, they're difficult to give up. And I think now that's how I see myself. And now I'm like, I go to the shop, okay, I want to buy that. Is that something I'm looking at? Oh, I think I might like that, but it's got a load of sugar in it. Well, I'm not going to get that one then. I'm going to get, that's very similar. That's not got zero added sugar. Right, I'll have that then. That's going to be the healthier choice.
Yeah.
And you got to look at things that way. And, we do go to the shop. We do have a list. We try not to buy things that we don't want to eat, or we're not going to eat during the week. So why is it buying it? I'd buy something and just give it away. What's the point of that?
Our list is very much a basic.
Yeah.
We go with our list of what we need, and then if there's something on offer or something reduced, or if there's something where we get in and we go, oh, those asparagus spears look really good. Okay, we're going to get some asparagus to go with dinner. We don't just stick to the list, because that for us isn't realistic. Ever. Those people that are able to do that, they make a shopping list of 32 items. They buy 31 because one of them wasn't available.
And this is what I'm going to have for my whole week, a whole menu for the week. We don't do that now.
We can't do that.
By the end of the week, we're probably like, oh, do you know what? I don't even fancy that now.
I know. You get to Wednesday and it'll be like, oh, this says I'm supposed to have ploughmans.
We do like 2 or 3 days at a time, so we have a rough idea what we might have for the next few days, and then
people that do that, I'd be very interested to know what happens if it says on your thing, on your meal prep, your meal plan, that on Tuesday you're gonna have a lasagna. Well, what if on Tuesday you're just like, oh, I don't fancy lasagna, it's a bit heavy, I only want something light. Oh no, I've got to do lasagna because I wrote it down on Sunday, and now it is Tuesday. I've got to do a lasagna, even though I'm not going to enjoy it. I've got to eat it because it's on my list.
Like I say, I would say we don't do tons of shopping in M&S, but they do have, is it called the Count on Us meals? Count on Us, I think it's called.
Your dad
my sister occasionally buys them for herself, and I had a look on the Slimming World app, and some of them are really, really low SWIPs. So they are something that you can, if you've got an M&S near you and you want a quick meal and you don't want to buy these Slimming World ones, you could also look at the Count on Us meals. They're quite good.
Yeah.
The SWIPs.
Yeah.
But yeah, it is making healthy choices or healthier choices, and to, obviously the more sugar and things you have in your, in your weekly plan of what you're eating, the more sometimes the hunger cues kick in, and the more so doing better and having less sugar, having zero sugar in a lot of the things you do have, and adding a bit of sweetener here and there if you need it, is better for you. Because like I say, we used to wonder why we was always hungry, and it's the sugar. A lot of the sugar does that to you, makes you hungry, and then you eat the wrong things, and then off you go, and you go into this cycle of...
If you make only one change in your life to look after your health, cutting out added sugar, I would recommend that above all else. It's been the biggest change for us. It's made the rest of the plan a hell of a lot easier to follow. So we don't get a Freddo for 5 swips anymore.
No,
because it's sugar.
Yeah.
We don't do all of these things that you can have on your plan, or you can calorie count that in. It still affects your body in a certain way, so we just don't have added sugar.
So we look
and
at
it makes life so much easier.
But I said before, I would look at things like Freddo and go, oh, chocolate, oh, I really like chocolate, or Easter eggs, oh, I really like Easter eggs. And it's like, all I see it as now, what's the first thing I say when we talk about chocolate? I just go, oh, that's sugar and fat.
Yeah, sugar and fat.
That's sugar and fat, that's sugar and fat. I won't be eating that.
Deborah says 3/4 of a mile in the opposite direction to the tattoo parlour and all that is a post office, dry cleaners, little Asda, independent furniture shop, chemist, florist, etc. So you've got a really small little town. I mean, it sounds small, but it's not that small. But it's 3/4 of a mile in the opposite direction. I like this. Dormouse says, Audrey, if we ever meet up, we'd yap our way through many Walters.
Yeah.
And Code Deb says she's chatting a lot today because she's got an iPad with a keyboard. That's really cool. Typing on your phone keyboard is difficult. Janice says, is that better? You might get one. I've got a little keyboard, Bluetoothy keyboard that goes with the tablet. It's a bit easier. I'm also remembering how much easier it is to type on the tablet than on my phone, because again, it's bigger.
Yeah.
Bigger. Your reset, Dormouse, is to do 2 arty things before next Sunday, even if the only time you find is 3 a.m. The joy it gives is worth hiking stuff out. Please do, and share the results on the Facebook page. Please do. We'd love to see what you get up to. And this isn't like a art critique where we're going to go, oh, actually, I see you've captured the light in a splendidly way there. It's very reminiscent of Monet.
Awesome.
No, we're not going to do that. With the plain noodles on Slimming World, can you put hot sauce, soy sauce, or anything else on them, or do they just need to be completely plain? Put whatever you want on them. If there is, in some sauces there are swips. So in your curry ketchup, it's 1 swip per tablespoon.
Yeah, I thought that's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, soy sauce has none. Most of the hot sauces has none.
What did we recently got though? This week we did have as part of our meal. We had is it coriander and chili noodles from M&S.
Yeah.
And I was actually really shocked, because if you look at getting the is it like just the normal rice noodles in there, or
the plain ones,
or Singapore noodles in, like, they're all like a lot of swips. But if you look at the, I think, were they just the egg noodles? I think they were egg noodles, and they were, for the whole pack, 2 swips,
and
which
the plain
was amazing.
ones were 5.
Yeah, we're like 4 or so swips or something.
Yeah,
for 1 pack.
Audrey says, thank you for another brilliant Sunday reset. Beef stew's ready. Bye, everyone. Ooh. Enjoy your dinner, Audrey. Nice. It sounds lovely. I could do with a beef stew. Although we've got chicken vindaloo tonight. It's even better. Code Deb says...
We've got tikka masala.
What did I say?
Vindaloo.
Oh, tikka vindaloo.
You know what happens when you have vindaloo?
I end up vindaloo. I know, right? You're all lucky because the 2 of you living together and both on plan. It's harder when you have to buy off plan, prepare and serve food for a family member who's not on plan. Secretly make their food on plan.
I know, right? They'll never know.
Just make their food on plan. If you're doing a meal, just give them the lower fat, lower calorie option and introduce them to a healthier way of living as well. That's all I would do.
That's it.
Just don't can you get the Slimming World app on the US App Store? The Slimming World app, you've got to sign up to Slimming World. So if you go to the Slimming World website, you sign up online and you get the app. Best bet is to speak to Kimberly about that, because Kimberly does the Slimming World app online. She does that online. Dormouse, this week I've made 7 meals, but not fixed to any day. So each day you'll pick what I fancy. At the end of the week, if I have a couple of meals left, as I've not written down them during the week, or into the freezer they go, or as I've not wanted them, during the week. That's a really good way. That's a really good way. You both take artificial sweeteners and they are bad. I'm not... So...
We don't have lots of sweeteners.
We don't have a lot of artificial sweetener, but artificial sweetener is a lot less bad for my body than sugar because of the diabetes. Sugar's made my eye bleed and made me very poorly. Artificial sweetener, whilst it's not the best thing for your body because it's highly processed,
say if you have pop,
better than sugar.
If you have fizzy pop and that, and you have the diet ones, they've all got artificial sweetener of some sort in them, so it's still a lot healthier.
A pasta sauce with passata and veg for no sins. And if you put, you can put your salt and pepper and your herbs in. That is absolutely 100% on plan. And no swips or sins. And if you do it with things like 5% beef mince, or 5% pork mince, or 3% turkey mince,
it's all on plan.
It's all on plan. It's all free food. If you do it with tofu or soybeans, or which is tofu, or vegetable protein, all of that's on plan. So the TVP as it's called, absolutely. So yeah, there's a lot of things that you can do with it. I would recommend, if you're not in the UK, that if you are going to do Slimming World, that you basically try and cook everything from scratch and go back to proper basics using real food, if that makes sense. Because when you start getting into the convenience stuff, that's when the difficulty will be calculating the SWIP value of things. But if you're making like a pasta bolognese and you're using a dry pasta that you boil in water, you're using some 5% fat meat or some textured vegetable protein, you're using vegetables that you've chopped up, you're using passata or chopped tomatoes or whatever that you've done, and you're mixing in your own herbs, that's absolutely free on plan. If you do a lasagna, as long as you're not using a shop bought white sauce, if you do your own version of that with no fat, no whatever, you can use that. There's lots and lots and lots of things that you can do to swap them out. And yeah, have a look on our recipes on our channel. There's a playlist, and have a look at everyone else's recipes as well. Have a look on Kimberly's channel, because Kimberly's done quite a bit of cooking in America using American products and does it on plan. So you
can't scan everything in America. Probably a few bits you can, but the rest of it is not on the app, or you got to calculate it on the app.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not easy, is it?
Dormouse, you'd love to have a meetup. Won't mind driving to you. How can we arrange it? Are you on Facebook or have WhatsApp? Dormouse says that you're not on any social media, but sure you can work it out. Yes, if you give me your email, Audrey, on the Facebook, I can then pass your email on to Dormouse. Yes. Very hard to find 5% meat here in the US. We get 7% meat. That would be the best option. If that's all you've got, use that, but maybe then count it as, if you're doing the Slimming World plan, count it as maybe a SWIP or two.
Or if you cook it in the pan and
drain
then
off
use
the
a
fat.
strainer, some people also boil the meat in a little bit of hot water and then strain it, because you get as much of the fat out of it as possible before you then cook with it.
Yeah.
So that would probably be a lot better.
And then put it into the sauce and everything else.
And you can't tell that it wasn't fried in a pan or anything like that once you use it.
So yeah, do that then, Audrey. If you send me your email address, I will pass it on to Dormouse. I still need to find... It won't be today. It won't be till tomorrow at the earliest, because I'll get my phone back tomorrow. I was going to say, I need to find Dormouse's message, and then I was like, oh, why haven't I done that already? Because I haven't got my bloody phone. That's why. So yeah, yes, Karen, they are both in northeast Scotland, I think. They're both up in the
Up that there and then off.
up the Fife. Oh, you're in Fife, Karen. Is that near? Is that near? Oh, they're all very similar.
Scotland.
Down the same street from each other. Yes, couple of minutes away. In the Scotland. I'm not doing accents.
You're not Scottish, no.
Ah, no accents. No, Lisa, no accents. Save it for Brickhampton. But yes.
How did that work for you then?
I didn't do it, did I? I didn't do an accent. I didn't do the accent.
No.
I didn't. I know,
No.
right? I was very good. Steamed shrimp would be a great meal. We like that's prawns. Yep, that could be good. Steamed fish. Yep.
Yeah.
We love steamed fish. You're in North East Scotland too. Everyone's in North East Scotland apart from us, and we're in Leeds in Yorkshire. Anyway, we're going to go now, everybody. It really could be a plan. You could have a Beyond Authentic Health Scottish meetup.
Yeah.
If you had someone there that was called, hang on, let me make this joke work. If you had someone there that was called
Wait for it. I'm waiting for it. No,
it's coming.
Are you glitching?
It's coming. It's coming. It's coming. If you had someone there whose name was Stott, S-T-O-T-T. If you had someone there that was name was Stott, it would be the Scott-ish branch. Because Scott is, it's Scott-ish, Stott. Scott-ish.
Yeah.
I'm going to go now.
Well,
anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
was a very, it took me so long to try and make that work.
Yeah.
It wasn't good. No, it really wasn't worth it. I was trying to use Scott as a name. I should have just gone with, it's for people that were born in Scotland and those that moved there. So it's Scott.
I could tell everybody really was looking forward to that. Oh,
very funny joke. In my head, it was hilarious. And the pause was because my head was laughing so much. My bread.
Your bread, yeah.
My bread.
Yeah.
My brain head.
It's about a bit like as good as my baked apples. Yes.
Thank you, baked apple.
I know, right?
Yeah. So quite often, if you don't know this, quite often we will discuss, we're going to have baked apple with tuna mayo for tea. We're not having baked apple, we're having baked potato. But because you accidentally one day said apple instead of potato or potato instead of apple, it's now become a running thing in our breads.
To say something in my head, I'm going to go, are we having baked potato tonight? And be like, no, we've had dinner. That's for pudding. Yeah. We're having baked apples.
And when we go to the shops, I'll pick up the pack of 4 baking potatoes and go, Rufus, look, I found some baking apples.
Yeah. I know, right?
And our bread, my bread is hurting, is my brain head.
Yeah.
This is my bread. So, yeah. Anyway, that's it from us, everyone. Let us know. I'll tell you what you could do, genuinely, honestly, if anyone's got any funny incidents that have happened to them at a Slimming World weight loss fat club, whatever you want to call it, in the past, send it over to us on the Facebook, or put it into beyondauthenticinquiries@gmail.co.uk. The details should be down in the description. If you've got any funny stories that you wouldn't mind us using and bringing into the world of Brickhampton and Slimland, please let us know, because I'm getting close to being able to start writing scripts. So please do let us know if there's anything there that we can share. Follower's story would be amazing.
Lisa's going to do everybody's voices as well.
Possibly, or I narrate. I'm not sure which way I'm going to go yet. But anyway, thank you so much for being here. Remember, treat yourself as you would your best friend. If they are struggling in terms of losing weight, be kind. You would help them. You wouldn't go and buy them donuts and Snickers bars and chocolate if that was their trigger food. Or you wouldn't go and buy them a wheel of brie.
No, just give them a banana instead.
Yeah, in our house, if somebody came into our house and said, Rufus, Lisa, I bought you some gifts. Rufus, here is a 12-pack of donuts, and Lisa, here is a big wheel of brie. We would say,
I'd go, oh wow, these are lovely. Tray of 12 donuts.
no, we would say, thank you, but both of those items are food that we can't eat anymore. So
here, you eat them all.
If you can just leave them outside on top of the bin in the tub, that would be lovely. You can take them with you when you go, which will be in a couple of minutes. Because if you brought us poison food, then we're not going to eat it. No. But thank you very much. But genuinely, you wouldn't buy something that was a trigger for your best friend. No. So why buy something that's a trigger for you? Yeah. As we always say, if you don't want to put it in your belly,
don't put it in your basket.
Yeah. Or in your trolley.
Or in your trolley.
Yeah, but that's going to be it from us. What are you doing down there? I know, right? She's like, what are you doing? That looks suspect.
My bottom was undone.
Oh my gosh, Byron's just posted a video.
Woo!
I know what we're all going to do then.
We'll be watching.
We're all going to nip over to Byron's channel now. Let's go and do there's a word for it in the live sphere.
Is it called a Slimming World binge video session?
No, it's called there's a thing where you jump on their channel and go and comment and in a positive
watching
way.
It, you like go, hello, we are watching you.
Yeah, we're all watching, and we've come from Lisa and Rufus. So we're all going to go off and watch Byron now. So thank you, everybody. We will see you all very soon. Oh my gosh. Sideways hail and black outside. Audrey, that sounds atrocious. Awful. Stay indoors, get yourself a Walter. Definitely. And watch Byron's video. And we'll see you in the comments in a couple of minutes.
Don't go outside.
No. And we will be back on Wednesday evening. No, Tuesday evening.
Tuesday.
For Tuesday, where we're going to be doing doner kebabs.
And we've got
Can't wait for that.
We've got the Lebanese spice now.
We have now. So we'll do that on Tuesday. Yeah. Until then, everyone, have a wonderful couple of days. We will see you very soon. And as we always say, when it comes to weight loss plans, you can do it.
If you just